Why is it doing that? Why is do be doing that? Okay, that seems better. Okay. I smile. If I had a penny for every time Ewan was late, I'd have $3.14, and I do love pie. Oh my god. The dumpy is unmatched. Hi, Mixie. Let's see. Okay. That's there. That's there. We're good to go. Ah. Let's start our stretches as people filter in. Hi, Archangel. This morning has been weird. I sternly debated with Voss on Divinity. Oh god. I want him to have fun with it. I don't think he's having fun with it. And then I did Minecraft stuff. I actually did like dailies across all my games. Did Warframe, Balloons, ESO, World of Warcraft, Stardew, and Minecraft. I literally just played every game this morning. Hi, Techno Rave. I lost one. Boss just refuses to enjoy games, nothing you can do about it. He enjoys games, he just has such a habit of making things difficult his first time through. Or any time through. And it's like, it just compounds. And you can't, like... Difficult to bring it up with him. I literally told him I wasn't going to talk about it this morning. Difficult to bring it up with him because he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry I'm not playing the game right. I'm sorry I'm not doing it the way you want me to. And it's like, that's fucking... Hi, Pixel. I'm so mad at Pixel. Hi, Kodiak. I literally wanted to see everybody's house yesterday in Minecraft. And this fucking kid, this fucking guy, was like, oh, my house is on the lake. It's by Cairo's house. Oh, it's in the east or something. Oh, it's northwest. And then Fradel showed me a map. Hi, Glabble. Pixel is literally out in the middle of the boonies. Literally furthest out than any other person. Southwest. And it's like, what? My guy. Yeah, this motherfucker doesn't even know where he lives. Dude, it's like... Hi, Louie. Hi, Cairo. Just like me, for real, for real. Lamau should have brought a GPS. I just wanted to see everybody's house yesterday, Pixel. I don't know why you wanted to, like, hide it. Minecraft did not go anywhere near as planned as yesterday. Oh gosh, taxes is uncapped. What do you mean uncapped? Uncapped is in you can do it more than once a day, or you can go past 2,000. There is no daily cap? Yeah? That's weird. I didn't think I could do it without a cap. You know, it's right by Cairo's house, like right next to it? No, no, no. Hi, Unknown. Technically, he's by a body of water that was connected to the lake everyone's house is by. I did find Unknown's house yesterday. That was cool. I don't fully understand the stair floor plan, but... can't read this. Oh, there's nothing there. Thank you, Anon. 2424. Maxes out the incline. Oh, God. That is 80% of the land. I know. I'm gonna say about the stairs is I got lost in the plot, lol. Oh, I know who that is, lol. 20 incline. 12. 12 incline. Did I say 20? 12. I found Unknown's house. He has like an area that's like an L shape. And then toward one corner, it's like just stairs down to this one corner. Now, in that corner is a waterfall elevator that you go down, and there's like 3 floors that you can land on. And so there's like the storage area, the enchanting table area, the farm at the bottom, and then there is a bubble elevator that launches you up outside of his house, and you take fall damage. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess it's efficient. It felt extremely organized. He went around calling houses ugly. Whose house did I call ugly? I feel like the only house I've called ugly is Kisu's sheep shack. I said yours has an open floor plan, Juice. I didn't call that one ugly. How the hell did you take fall damage? Dude, I went up the elevator, I landed on the grass next to it, and it was like, and I was like, what? Okay, fine. And then I left. 90 incline walking up a wall. I want to build a bridge like Sen did. Euland adds something to your throne. I'm scared to add stuff to the throne while parents are here. My house has a chance of death if you jump off the wrong side. It's exciting. I hate it, Cairo. I think your house is really fucking cool. And then I'm like, all right, time to go home. Oh. What is it? Oh no. And I'm like scared to jump which way. We did lunges. So we're at this one. Ah. If Yulin plays Destiny, she'd be the first to die from fall damage. Hi, Feet-chan. I will tell you, Feet-chan, that I have played Destiny. And I typically hate gun games and aiming. So I was like, the friend who was walking me through it, I was like, give me the melee build. And she was like, okay, well, you can play a hunter, and you can get these, I think they were gloves or boots, that when you punch, you can then roll and reset your punch cooldown. So I got those, and I was just roll, punch, roll, punch, roll, punch. And that was all I was doing in Destiny. And like, my friend was like, Euland, you can still use your guns. Like, you've got grenades, you've got guns, you could do all the other things. And I was like, roll, punch. But why the fuck would I? Roll, punch, roll, punch. And like, that was all I did. And she was just like, oh god, I've created a monster. Mark build, yes. But you don't need to roll anymore, just punch? Oh. Interesting. I don't really want to play Destiny. It's okay, but the thing I liked about it seemed very unorthodox and non-meta. And doing that exclusively does not seem ideal. I will keep suggesting you tier 35 to it then. Oh god. I need to be better about checking with him. Even if you jump off the wrong side, you can adjust midair. Yeah. Muted. That bottom floor with the brick walls and ceiling gave me the most headache because of how long I was waiting for the clay to cook. Yeah. Yeah. Bendy's. Ow. Ah, ah. I want to pop my back, and I probably can't.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh my god. My family has been driving me nuts. So, I had like 2 brownies yesterday, and that's actually why I like ended as early as I did. Because my stomach was just like, oh god. This morning, there was 2 cuts of a brownie left. So we'd taken one of the brownie strips and cut it into 3, and I'd eaten one of those last night, and there was 2 left. And before stream, I was like, okay, guys, there's literally 2 bite-sized things of brownie. This is your last opportunity. I'm eating what's left. And my dad, my mom, my grandma, oh no, we don't want any. You can have any. We don't even want it later. Like you can eat it. And I was like, all right, well, I've already eaten 3 since, yesterday. So I kind of want to share and I want to eat all. And they're like, you eaten 3? And I was like, yes, that's why I'm trying to share. And they're like, oh no, we don't want any. No, not us. I'm like, you motherfuckers. It's driving me nuts.
Dude, I wanted to. I was getting ready to go to sleep a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm tired. I'm like, I want to eat. My mom messages me. It was like, hey, you're awake? Or are you awake? Question mark. And I said specifically, not for long. Why? And then she responds like 5 minutes later. It's like, I just ordered you tacos and Dr. Pepper. I'm like, okay, well now I've got to stay up for the food. I'm like, I'm grateful. She doesn't usually surprise me with stuff like that for like food. I mean, she'll surprise me very rarely, but not like out of the blue. Like if I ask her, I'd be like, hey, she'll be like, yeah, but like not out of the blue like that. And it's just really funny because I was getting ready to go to sleep, and my grandmother has a appointment, so she's out. So I couldn't even be like, hey, just food's coming. Can you put it away for me, and I'll eat it when I wake up.
No.
I have to stay up. It's really funny.
I have to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, because that's when my grandma is heading to the airport. She needs to be there at like 5 or 6, and so.
I see.
And I'm like, I get that you probably save money by buying that like time slot, but like really, play it because my friends play it. We're all tired of it though, and just really want to play the new Elden Ring DLC in 7 days update for console. Hi Freya. Can I tell you the tea about my friend group? Of course you can. I'll tell you the tea about my friend group. One of my friends is like playing Divinity, but like specifically alone and solo and not with anybody. And like all he wants to do is shit on it when like 7 people have been like, oh my god, I can't wait to play Divinity with you. Your first.
What do you mean 7? Just you. You're the only one.
Hold on. Alex didn't offer?
Alex doesn't. We are family share. He doesn't even. He's not even the one that owns it.
Has he never even played it?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is literally would have been the perfect way to go through it, with like you two going through for the first time.
I can message him and hold on. Well, the problem is, oi, Alex. Question.
Hi, media.
Ever have a plan to go through Divinity? Question mark.
Because like a big thing, this applies to Baldur's Gate too. A big thing is like if you're exploring on your own, you're gonna miss stuff on your own. The more people you have, the less things slip through the cracks. So like the skeleton I was talking to you about this morning with the soul jars, he probably would have found that. That applies to like. I don't
know. Alex is just as fucking blind as me.
Well, it applies to like people exploring different areas and characters passing intuition checks, right? So it's very possible you went to where this dig spot was and your character just didn't detect it. Whereas like you might have gone there and then Alex might have gone there and been like, oh, dig spot. And you'd have been like, why didn't I fucking see this thing? And then you dig there. Then you find this guy, and he's like, oh, I'm stuck to this wall, pull the spear out. And you're like, he's like, oh, thank you so much, I'm free. Why am I not dead yet? Oh god, you gotta find my soul jar. Like, that whole thing would have happened. And then you would have known to look for the soul jars. Because the room the soul jar is in is a little hidden. But you would have known to look for it.
I laughed at my own comment being like, I'm sorry that I'm playing the RPG wrong.
Dude, that one riled me up. That one was like, I need to focus.
I was a little upset myself too.
I need to focus on Minecraft for 2 minutes and simmer down, so that I don't come back and be like, "You're a fucking idiot." Like, I was ready to just be like, "Dude, oh my god."
God.
It's a play what you want, right? But you know
an RPG wrong.
You know you're
play
playing
an RPG
it
wrong
in a very difficult way.
What do you mean? It literally has Lone Wolf for a reason.
Lone Wolf for 2 characters. You're playing it with 1. You're playing with half a party.
It's in the title. It's called Lone Wolf. You're supposed to be lone.
No, it's for 1 other person in the party.
It's not Lone and Wolf. It's Lone Wolf.
It specifically says for you and 1 other person in the party.
That's not how words work.
I agree that I read Lone Wolf and I'm like, oh, so you play with just 1 character. And then you read it and it says 2, and you're like, oh, okay, fine. That's kind of weird for Lone Wolf, but 3 minutes.
It really hasn't been that hard, other than getting started. Once I got that start, it's been whatever. Like, at least when it comes to myself, right? Fucking defending another person is a different thing.
It would. I expect you to be fully capable of doing it. I expect a lot of fights to take you a few tries. Hi, Elder. I think it would be much more easier and much more like adaptive / versatile if you had another person. And like, I also think you're playing Scoundrel mostly, which is like, wait, that's what he's playing with? Oh god, that's gonna be rough. Because like, your biggest one of your biggest complaints right now is the movement, and that's the class and playstyle that is the most dependent on movement. Which is like, oh yeah.
No, I like the invisibility and just being able to ignore turns. That's I think the backstab is a really cool mechanic, even though it it infuriates me sometimes, because like you'll be at an angle where it's like you look like you're inside of the thing, and then it decides, oh yeah, you're not. Or those moments where, you know, enemies fucking turn around and you literally can't get behind them, and it's like, oh man, if it had a fucking BG3 shove, it would be so much better for that. Just shove them out of the way of the wall.
There's a lot of stuff in it that's like, I don't know, for thinking of solo, Scoundrel's probably not that bad per ability. But like, dealing with the movement just sounds so unfortunate. Whereas like most of the casters, it's basically just stay at range and keep them away from you and just fucking pelt them. With invisibility, Polymorph is a weird class because it kind of like goes into anything. And so
I feel like Polymorph is like a good addition on top of other things, depending on what you're doing.
You can solo into Polymorph, and it'll be good. But it also is just, especially for melee, it's just really good as a secondary. 20 more seconds. And then I'll catch up on chat. I'll read that thing, Fee-chan. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh god. Alright. Because I don't want to make people that join me have to go through half the map, we're gonna go collect Freya, and then
Yeah,
we're gonna
this map fucking
respawn.
sucks.
No, this map fucking rules.
This-
I just made you go through a bit of it.
But it was really hard as a desktop.
I couldn't grab the thingy.
You grabbed it fine.
I had to like jump up. That's because I'm short.
Yeah, that's because you're short. Freya. I only went through a part of the map just for, like, the view. I'm gonna go back to the beginning, just in case people join me. I'm not gonna make them go through a mile of Skytown Elysia. So, respawn. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Fuck, I couldn't mute. Okay. This
No.
camera. Mute this.
Meow.
Oh, why is Chatterino over there? Where's my mouse? Fuck. There's like a sneeze on the tip of my nose. I hate it. Oh yeah, 12 incline. Oh, and I forgot. How come we always get to see your booty and not your cute face? You get to see my face at the end. But when I'm
No one
walking...
cares about his face. It's why.
Wow.
Keelan's all ass.
No, the reason is... because I can't record these videos in reverse.
That'll be your April
Fools, you'll be walking backwards.
Oh, God. No, so next April Fool's, I'm going to have a chair over the treadmill, so I'm going to be sitting down and just dangling my legs like, yeah, we're walking, yeah. Beanland, can I throw cheese at the thing next to you? Yes, please do.
Oh, Yolan, did you understand, by the way, when I messaged you, what I meant about the classless system and the armor in the game that, like, kind of comes from it? I don't know if I explained that well in text.
I don't even remember you talking about it. So, no.
Okay, so what I meant by it, so what I said is, something that's annoying me, it's kind of like a byproduct of the classless system. Not necessarily it itself, but you have all these gear pieces that, like, you get a lot of fodder gear that you can't tell is fodder gear. It's like it's like PoE or like Diablo gear, and none of it feels like properly unique. It's just random stats for things, and it's so fucky wucky for like if you're a hoarder at all, or just a lot of things to look at and a lot of things to think about that I feel like is unnecessary, and it doesn't feel as... There's not as much like just unique things like instantly like where you'd be like, oh yeah, this thing is like fucking actually unique and cool and stuff. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean by that.
Kind of.
And it lives with a lot of clutter in your inventory.
I feel like it should be pretty obvious what's an upgrade for you. And if you don't like getting rid of stuff, you will eventually have a box that you can just be like, send a box. And so you will have a bank. You don't have it yet.
Mm.
Friend
I
chicken.
might have, or I might get it soon. I just got on the boat.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna get it real fucking soon. Like, you actually probably have it now.
Yeah.
Friend Chicken, not real names by the way, had to take over a guild on Elder Scrolls Online because previous guild leader had cancer. She made a full recovery, by the way. Alright, we love to see that part. The guild advertised as chill-free, speech goof-around type guild. Chicken wanted to do hard content trials, endgame content like Destiny raids, but instead of 6 people, it's 12 people. But no one wanted the guild to do hard content. So Chicken got mad, gave me guild leader, and uninstalled the game. Now I want to ever play that game again. Wow, your friend's a fucking nerd. What? Why didn't he just, like, be like, hey guys, this is stuff I want to do, so I'm gonna go join a guild that does that. Nerd text, sorry. Hi, Zuvi. For some reason, I thought yesterday was Tuesday. So I assumed there wouldn't be Stardew this week because of your birthday. Nope, we got Stardew today. Bless you. Clip sneeze. God damn it. Now if only we got a Metroid Prime 4. God, it's been 7 years since they announced 4. Good lord, has it really been that long? We see plenty of his face while he moans at us while stretching. Yes, I meant it more while walkies. What I would love to do, media, is I would love to do what some of the VR chat people do, where they have the 2 cameras, but the problem is one of the cameras has to be your viewpoint. And so I would love to have a camera that's like almost the way Freya is standing now. I would love to have one down there that's my face with like everything else green screen behind it. And then behind one camera behind me and showing the YouTube video that I'm walking through. That's what I would love to do. I don't think VR chat has a good way to do that right now. Welcome back.
I just checked to see if there was food yet, and it's not there yet.
Hmm. I'm still laughing over the Alright guys, I've had 2 of the 4 brownies already. Do you guys want any? You've had 2 brownies already? Yes, that's why I'm trying to share and, you know, not just eat them all myself. Oh, no, not for us. They're all yours. They're all yours. Okay, well, I'm about to eat a 3rd. You're gonna eat a 3rd? Yes! It's driving me nuts.
That's hilarious.
Hi, Sir Novel. It's always Yulin's booty, Yulin's tushy. When is Yulin's bullshit gonna get attention? Not on stream. Not on this stream, anyway.
Wow.
I don't have a microscope on it. I got on Minecraft late last night, and Freya and someone else were on. And Freya's built this flower stand, and it had a pot next to it and a sign that said, 1 iron nugget equals 1 flower. And I right-click it, and my sword just goes... My sword is just gone. And I was like, what? And I right-click it again, and I just punch it. I just keep punching it, and I'm just like, Freya, I need my sword back. And like, admittedly, I was just like, oh my god, I'm like, why is it like this? Why do I just always understand things wrong in Minecraft? And Freya's like, just break the pot and replace it. Or I think specifically you said, just click it. And I was like, I did click it. That was... She probably means left click. So I click it, I pick them both up, and I was just like, okay, I've got it back. Place the pot back down.
I think I said, yeah, just hit the pot and put it back.
Right. But like, the one thing I tried was right-clicking it, right? So I'm sitting there like punching it with right clicks. And you're like, hit it and put it back. And I was just like... I was just in a frustrated mood from something, so I was like... My first thought was, that's what I just... The other click. The other click? That's okay. It's
The
there.
left click.
Put it down.
There's 2 sides to the mouse. A left side and a right side. It's the left side. I'm not a sword swallower, I swear. Also, hi Cairo, and your sniffers are so cute. I love them so much. I want to hug their faces.
Good night, Smile. I don't have a microscope on hand. I'll have you know, my dick isn't that small. And it's actually gotten bigger since we lost weight. So, you know, there's less cushion surrounding it now. That's
Woo-woo?
that's been one of the cool things about losing weight. My dick is literally bigger from it. Anyway, I'm going to bed before I can hear a comeback. I have won this battle. Oh my god, they're already asleep. God dang it. Yelin, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber. Okay. You need a really odd setup for something. Really applies to a very small amount of people. I bred the sniffers, by the way. You can breed them if you want your own. Just takes the torchlight seeds they find. Wait, what do you mean if I want my own? They are my own. They're in my front yard. Those are my sniffers. I don't believe you without proof. Oh, good, you're still here. Smile, I have been very open that you can always have proof if you ask me. Proof or not true. Y'all know where to find proof. He's blocking anyone else from getting Sniffa. I'm not blocking anyone else from Sniffa. And honestly, I don't even know what to do with them. But as far as I've got Sniffas in my front yard.
What the fuck is that?
They're on Minecraft. Go get on the Minecraft server real quick and look at my house. You'll understand within like 5 minutes. I was not gonna pray about the Sniffas if she wanted some. Every message in this chat is only directed at Yulin. No one else is allowed to chat. Oh my god. Look, I assume they're at me. Unless you guys say, like, the person's name. I just assume. Alright, I will. Good.
Hey, that person on the stream is a piece of shit.
Well, that could be anybody. That could be 4 people.
There's 4 people here?
Freya, Juice, you, me.
You'll and I don't think Freya's here anymore. I can't believe you.
I'm pretty sure she's still here.
Have you taken your schizophrenia meds, Yuland?
Look at the fucking instance list, you fucking goofball.
Yuland, I care about you, please. Take your medicine.
Boss, I care about you, please. Uninstall League of Legends. We can talk about this. They're called sniffers technically, but that sucks. He made fun of Freya. I don't think I made fun of Freya. Hang on. Are we at incline? No. It like went up and went down. Huh? I literally pressed the button earlier and I heard it adjusting.
Go up and go down.
Why didn't it stay there?
Where am I? Oh god damn it. I left off and I was like kind of farish from my area.
That's tragic.
I think I remember which way it is to...
I have built a wood farm, or like a tree farm, next to my house. It's literally the only space left next to my house. Because everybody's built around me.
Do you have a problem with me?
What do you mean?
Why is it in every game you make a tree farm? You have something wrong with plants, dude?
I need wood!
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro?
I need wood!
Yeah, and I saw him chopping it all down this morning, Foss. It was horrible. It was murder.
What the fuck?
I
Murderer!
literally planted more than I cut down. Heck, all of you.
You're a murderer.
Deforestation.
You wanna know what my plan is? I want to build a bridge across the lake. I want to build a bridge that goes from between Foss's house and Juice's house. A bridge that goes across the lake and connects to the path at Zen's house. That's my plan.
My house with quotation marks.
Does it have to be made out of wood, though?
Yes.
I hope it gets struck by lightning and burns.
What the fuck?
Burns!
Did Yulin kill all the trees after he got right of all the animals at the start? Got rid, sorry, English and brain not work? No, God. Boss, we can hoe with the fridge. Look.
HOA, yay!
I went down close to Unknown's house. And I cut down a bunch of oak trees. And replanted about half of them. I then took 64 oak saplings. And made a grid right outside my house of trees. Then, I got up this morning, and I cut them all down, and I planted about 80 trees. Later today, I will cut all those down again and replant them all again, and I'm just stockpiling oak to build this bridge across the lake. That's the plan.
Yeah, but you're using, like, basic bitch wood. Like, you should use some
Oh
really
my
cool
God.
wood if you're gonna do that.
I was like,
I love you.
bamboo would be the easiest. So I'm not going to use bamboo. In fact, the last thing I built with bamboo, everybody's like, really? You built this with bamboo? I mean, yeah, I guess you had a lot of bamboo. And I was like, fuck you! Fine, I'll use fancy wood next time. Why does my leg look so weird?
It's funny because last night came to my chat and
Mhm.
invited me to potentially a modded Minecraft server.
Uh-huh.
I just found it funny because I'm like, I'm still not sure if I'm in the Minecraft mood per se, but I'm like, oh, it's tempting.
No, it's fine, Foss. You can abandon my Minecraft server for a modded one. You wouldn't even be
Dude,
the
I've
first.
played on your server like twice. I played on your server like twice and I barely did anything.
I'm not even taking a shot at you right now, Foss.
I know.
Cause
But I'm
fucking
acting like
Zuvi,
taking offense.
Zuvi was crazy into our server, built a castle,
Uh-huh.
and then Koyo was like, I want to play Minecraft. And Zuvi was like, Yulin, this is my formal abandonment message to you. I will never play on your server again. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, Zuvi came in and literally, like, built Rome in a day. And then, like, left us.
Let's out Zuvi. Let's out him right now. And look at his messages.
But I still love you, Zuvi. Mwah.
Direct
hard
messages.
Nope, nope.
Oh, there's nothing but hard feelings for me right now. He didn't even try to convince Koyo to play with me. He just left me.
Hard.
Where was it? This is us talking about Pokemon.
Hi, Zuvi. Toss,
Like,
you
Where did we
could
talk
come
about?
in and like make a really cool treehouse
I could.
He started to.
and
But
not
then-
kill trees.
Oh god. Oh fuck. There's zombies and shit everywhere and I'm on a horse and I need to get across the water.
Zubi, where did you message me about it? That wasn't an injecting, was it?
I'm like trying to eat a bean burrito. Or burrito. A bean and cheese taco. Figure out how to navigate through zombies and shit. Get across water while on a horse. and go under like dark wood trees that are really close to the ground, so my camera keeps going into them.
It was in Twitch
All
chat?
at the same
I
time.
see. Ideally, you would use multiple woods. I say as the ridge I built is all cobble. I mean, I might use multiple woods. Right now, I'm just stockpiling oak. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I want to spend 10 to 15 minutes 3 or 4 times a day just cutting down this grid of trees, collecting the wood, and getting off. And then once I have all the wood, then it's like, alright, now I can build this like creative mode because I've got more than enough materials for it. So mean. It was in Twitch chat. Yeah, no evidence left. There's evidence. I just click on your name and look at the chat logs. Can I close
I found
this?
someone's house that has a bunch of pink and white sheep. I don't know where I am. Yeah, I do know where I am.
It's too much effort to look at it now. Boss, I know where you are. Hi, Air.
Oh, there's a wandering trader. Got dark oak saplings, some birch saplings, coral blocks.
Here's the thing. I could look at the chat logs for Zooey. But, like, apparently I also left a porn file open. I'm like, oh god. I'm terrified of clicking that while live. Have you ever done that, Foss?
What?
Just like had porn up on your desktop, and it's just like, oh, that was not supposed to still be open while live.
Not really.
Oh, that's
No,
me.
sometimes I'll open it while I'm live if I'm really bored and waiting for something, and just look at it.
What's that?
Dylan,
That's me.
who peed?
Who peed? Are you talking about the yellow stuff over there?
Yeah, what is that? Who peed? Who didn't clean up their mess?
That is not urine. That is like weird Metroid
Oh my
phase-on
like
stuff.
pee.
These things are so loud. I see. Ah! Ah! My horse is on fire and you're fired!
What? That's not my fault. Keep your horse out of fucking fire.
Oh, my horse might die. Oh, it's good it lived.
I don't watch porn on my PC. I do.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
that's a phone thing for me, not on PC.
I want the bigger screen. I want the 3 screens. I need overstimulation. I can't have just one video.
Eula needs that 4K porn, man.
Boo boo, what the
can't,
fuck?
I can't, what's it called? I can't, like, prop up my phone easily.
Yeah, having it on your phone is like,
So,
are you like one-handing it? Like, I mean, I guess it's not like you're cranking with 2 hands, but I don't know. The idea of like
Pure skill.
holding a phone with one hand while doing that is just like, huh?
yeah, I've got to use both my hands. That's just how big my dick is, you know? Just gotta fucking... God, did you imagine if there's probably people out there that have dicks that long that just have tried that before.
The longest
Imagine
dick in the
having
world
That problem.
is 24 inches. That is the world record.
I'm Googling this.
If I remember correctly, he
Long.
constantly gets infections.
That's like 2 feet.
Yes. It is literally 2 feet.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
That is. Mm-mm.
He
no.
cannot have erections. He constantly has infections. And people are like, you could have a surgery to have like a normal dick, and like, you could keep it big. You don't have to like, you could pretty much still have the biggest dick in the world. And he's like, no, I gotta have the biggest dick of all time. I want it this way.
It's 18.
It's
well,
18?
Like, round up to 19 inches.
Okay.
19 inches. We'll round it up.
That's still fucking like,
Blasted.
good lord.
Okay, the funniest part is, so it's like Roberto Escobar Cabrera, a 56-year-old Mexican citizen known as El Centauro. Is the man with the longest penis in the world.
Yup.
I'm sorry, El Centauro.
So I wanted to
Christ.
join on proxy to play X Defiant yesterday, right? It made me find out how truly awful the Ubisoft launcher is. I was actually watching the Trash Chase Boys recently, and they were talking about, I need to turn the volume up on this video. Connor has started playing Final Fantasy XIV. And, oh boy, he had a lot to say about the Mog Station and that stuff.
Oh man, that's a place, yeah.
For those who don't know, to play Final Fantasy XIV, you have to create an account. To create an account, you can create it on the Square Enix website, the Mog Station, or Steam. And all places are fucking awful. They're basically treat it like it's a fucking... it is just a Japanese website. Which, Japanese websites, for whatever reason, don't like to innovate or get better over the years. They literally look like a website from 1998. And they run like it, too. It's so awful. And so Connor, he's trying to play on an American server in Japan as a verified Japanese citizen, well, on a visa, as an English citizen. So, like, he tried making an American account, and it's like, you're not in America. Locked out. It just instantly locked the account. I don't remember what happened to his second account. For his third account, it doesn't like his name. So he's trying to make his name Connor, like, whatever. And it's just like, that's not a real name. And so he's like, okay, well, I'll just put my first name twice, Connor. And it's like, that name doesn't match what's on the card. And so he's like, fuck you! He said it took him like 3 hours to make an account. And Giguk was sitting there next to him going like, yeah, I think I had to create 3 accounts as well. I feel like I had to buy the game 3 times and refund it twice. Because it was just such a shit process. And it's like, dude. How does Square Enix and Final Fantasy just like have such a bad website? How have they decided this isn't worth upgrading? It's insane.
Oh, yeah. So you know Zepla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can't renew her sub right now at the moment
Oh god.
because of all like she's tried there's like no way for her to renew her sub at the moment because like Ukraine stuff and other things, and so it's like just a huge problem for her at the moment. Apparently, I saw it on Twitter.
How is that not like you call customer service and they're like, oh yeah, I understand the issue. Let's just do an override. How is it like...
She was like, I'll just put my account's name and send them a letter with money in it at this point. That's what she said.
Dude, it's insane. I've heard this phrase before. I heard Trash Taste say it yesterday. It's like they don't want you to play their game. It's just insane. Is Bits here? I need Bits to be here for one of the stories. Yeah, I think I have 2 Final Fantasy accounts. He's gonna make Bits cry, I know it. No, I'm gonna make Bits happy because we're gonna talk about a CS video I saw. But I remember struggling with the Mog Station. I had one account from like 2017, 2016, somewhere around there, where I tried to play. I think it probably wasn't that long ago. It was right when Stormblood came out. I made an account and did the trial. And I wasn't able to use that account when coming back. I had to create a new one. And so now I have like 2 registered Final Fantasy accounts. And anytime I haven't played Final Fantasy for a while and I try to get on, it's like, it defaults me to the old one. And like, when I'm subscribing to it, I'm like, let me check the characters on this account. There's a level 9 Arcanist. Okay, not this one. Not this one. The other one. No, there was a big moment that happened at a CS tournament. Or a big, like, pro match the other day. And there's no way Bits hasn't seen this. But it's fucking incredible. Basically, 2 professional players, they both go into a choke point when there's a smoke bomb there. And when the smoke bomb clears out, they don't, like, check the room around them. So, like, they're literally standing 5 feet apart from each other, looking out different doors for a minute. Just, either one of them could have looked left by, like, a foot and been like, oh shit, and shot the other person. But they're literally just standing right there. Hi, Gale. Hi, Master Panda Lord. Fuck you, Euland. Howdy, Euland. There are two types of Euland watchers.
Alex said maybe he'd have to give it a try first, though. I told him I'd be willing to restart my thing so I have the rest of the game blind with him if he wants to.
I think you would have a lot more fun that way. I think you two would be complaining about a lot of stuff. But you'd be like, oh man, isn't this shit, this is crazy. They really fixed this in Baldur's Gate 3. Instead of like, you to the void just being like, I hate this. I fucking hate this.
Oh, I wanna ask chat something. Okay, for the chat, I need to know your opinion. If you have a warrior, you said a warrior, a wizard,
a summoner, and a rogue. Who initiates?
And a rogue. Who would you have initiate a combat? Just like not don't think a specific thing, just think in general. Who would you have initiate? Just
Hi, Logitech.
I see wizard, but I count that as a meme answer because it was followed up with fireball.
That's the right answer. You cannot get context of the game. Just in any situation.
In your instinct, what would you have initiate a fight?
Hi, chocolate.
And you can give, like, more than one answer. Because I have 2 answers.
Yeah, this is fair. I also technically have 2 answers, but I'm curious about this. But it is situational.
See, if you ask who should be frontline warrior, but wizard has such a huge AoE damage, that'd be better for them to start the fight. See, that's exactly my answer. If this is a turn-based game, I'm starting with the wizard. I'm gonna fireball while everybody's grouped up. Well, that's gonna do the most damage. That's what I see people doing in Divinity and Baldur's Gate. That makes sense to me. If it's a game like League, you want your tank to initiate. You want somebody to initiate who's going to, like, as soon as they go in, they're not going to get bursted. Because there's the potential situation of them being 5v1'd, because they have initiated in your group, might have some delay in following up. At which point, if it's not turn-based, you want the warrior to initiate. Just all of them initiate, but mostly wizard and rogue go at the same time.
Okay. So Gale has a similar answer to me, kind of. So
barely.
Me and Yulin were talking about initiations. And I was talking about how instinctually for me, I always send the rogue to start an initiation by stealthing in and potentially taking out a high priority target. Now, I would initiate with a wizard if their pathways tend to like lead them to a conjunction where they all like group together. Like, yes, I would initiate a wizard with that. But in like general things where things are spread out a lot, I would initiate with a rogue in my mind to like take out one of the high priority targets from the start of the fight, and that's how I'd go. Especially in something like D&D, where surprise turns are a thing, that's where my brain goes.
I think of it in terms of like League of Legends, where like if you have an assassin, they are waiting. They are just waiting for their team to initiate. So like something like the Maokai or the Malphite initiates, starts the fight, goes in, and while that person is initiated and there's kind of the chaos of, oh shit, we are getting jumped, that's when the assassin, who has been focusing on the squishy, has been locked in on them, that's when they go in and take them out. When everyone is distracted by something else. They might have been looking for the assassin, but in this moment of initiation, they are not thinking assassin, they are thinking, we're getting jumped right now. To me, it's insane to have the assassin initiate. Unless they can just do it in a way where it's like, I can go in, take somebody out, and get out before any of you can even respond. To me, the assassination initiation is like, that's just not how it works in my eyes. In terms of turn-based games, almost every single playthrough of Divinity and Baldur's Gate, it has been the mage. It has been who's got the big ol' fuck you fireball that's just gonna blow up the group. It's like Monster Hunter, where who's gonna wake up the monster? The person who's going to do the most damage. And like, that's typically going to be the greatsword. In terms of Baldur's Gate and Divinity, who's gonna do the most AoE? It's gonna be the pyromancer with the fucking fire laser. The assassin, you know, they could take out a priority target, but I never see an assassin like just fully removing a boss from a fight in a game like Divinity.
It's funny because Baldur's Gate's actually kind of funky because depending on the fight, sometimes you'll want whoever does the lowest damage to actually initiate the fight. Because to get the surprise round, you have to not kill it in that hit to get the surprise round from stealth. It's really weird. They have to survive your hit, otherwise they won't go into surprise.
Mm-hmm. So I don't disagree. It depends on the layout. The danger of starting with a rogue is them getting glass for being the closest target. That's my logic of like, you don't start with rogues. If they can get away, sure. So like Evelyn in League of Legends, she's gonna jump somebody with her E, auto, maybe a Q, maybe more, and then she's gonna ult, which teleports her away, and doesn't execute. A fed Evelyn is fucking scary, because you can literally be grouped up on your squishy, and a fed Evelyn will still kill them and walk away. In Divinity, I would say Wizard initiates first because teleport exists to clump up enemies. Yeah, I can see that. I always had nerd talk. God. I always had a wizard that was like, I'm gonna line up and get 3 or 4 of them with laser ray. I usually initiate in Divinity, tossing a grade. Oh, media. Hi, Star. My favorite build in Divinity 2 media is playing Ranger with the Odin Sphere overhaul. And they get an ability that makes it so that for the next 3 turns, grenades are refunded. And so you take that with, like, I think it's ambidextrous, so that if you don't have something in your offhand, grenades only cost 1 action point, and just every turn you're just like, boom, 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 just throwing 4 fucking grenades. And it's just like, alright, you're on fire, now you're poisoned, Now you're wet. Now you're shocked. And it's so fucking fun.
Dude, what Master Panda Lord said there is very true. Omega lol.
Monk Road and Baldur's Gate can kill the boss, leave, grab tea, cook dinner, return to the fight, kill 3 more enemies, and have 300 feet of movement left. The problem in Divinity 2 is that until you remove their armor, they don't get any status effects. Yeah. There are certain ways to get around that. I think there's a way to, like, bypass armor with status effects, but... typically, if you're refunding grenades, you can shred somebody's armor, right? So, like, let's say you're doing a grenade build, and you're fighting a warrior, they're gonna have low magic armor, right? So you throw the shock grenade. You throw the shock grenade, they lose their armor. You throw the shock grenade, they get shocked. You throw the 4th shock grenade, they get stunned. In Divinity 1, it was by percent. I never played Divinity 1. Town exists for that media. Yeah, but the town also makes you get stun locked the entire fight. True. Now, if you're playing Ranger, and you have a team, you can go, like, up on the fucking rooftops a mile away, and be like, they're never getting to me, so I can do this bullshit strat. But it is high risk, high reward. You get the fucking, like, gargoyle enemy that teleports to you, and you're like, oh god, no help! Since it always applies to you, yeah. That's a completely different Talto media? I'd have to look at them specifically. I think there's one that makes dots apply through armor, but it doesn't make stuns apply through armor. And then there is, there's one that gives you, like, more action points, but your armor doesn't prevent any debuffs or stuns. If I remember correctly. I feel like I'm very shaky on that. Yeah, stuns
I know
cannot
there's
go
at
through
least
armor.
one status effect that you can apply through armor. It's the one that makes it when you walk, you take damage.
Yes.
I know that because I have that one.
Well, so you can get one of the traits. I think it's Torture that makes it so that dots are applied even if they have armor. And so that one was really good with my grenade build. Because then I could, like, apply bleed, fire, and I don't think I could apply poison, because fire and poison don't get along, but, I want to say there was another dot I could get on them through grenades. Yeah, and one, you could start the fight by electrocuting the ground, and everyone would get stunned. Armor would not prevent CC. Torture lets you apply all dots through armor. It also extends their durations. Yeah. I like the Torture. I typically find myself liking dots in games, so... that's a fun one. We're at 1.6. I need a drink. I haven't seen Star's house yet. I don't know how much they have since they only joined yesterday. Which is weird since the extended duration applies to Death Wish too. Though not a dot. Yeah? What is the plan today? Today's plan is the last day of my grandma visiting. So we will go for a walk. And then I will end stream. I'm not gonna nap in VR afterwards. God, I fucking missed that though. I'm going out to lunch with my family. And then I will be back for Stardew later. And that'll be 6 to 10 CST.
Can you believe that it's Yulin's fault that I'm not having fun with Divinity? This man is like, Foss, I really want to play with you, but I don't have time for you. Can you believe it? It's his fault. He's like, go play with someone else, but not me though.
I have been complaining.
Go play with someone. Play with a friend.
I have been complaining for a month. That it's like, man, there's nothing to play. And then very suddenly, V Rising, Minecraft, Mop Remix. What's the 4th thing? There's a 4th game. Oh, Rabbit and Steel. There's too many games. And Foss, this little gremlin fuck, is like, it is now time for me to play Divinity. Is there any reason for me to? Nope. They didn't have a patch or shit. I'm just going to play it now. And it's like, you motherfucker. Okay. Okay. You ever just witnessed one of the dumbest co-op builds in Civ? I don't think... In Div. I don't think I ever saw something crazy broken in Divinity. Actually, there is an Odin Sphere overhaul that plays well with the... that does not play well with the Attribute overhaul. So, there's the Pyromancer build that has a chance to give you, like, a refund on points, on action points. And then there was, like, Intelligence, which had a chance to, like, refresh your cooldowns and action points. And those two scaled together way too disgustingly. And so, it was, I was fighting the Scarecrow with Casey. And he just, like, he ignites it. Oh, I can ignite again. Ignite. Oh, I can ignite again. Ignite. And he literally did it 17 times in a row and killed the boss in one turn. And we were just like, what the fuck? That's broken. But that was two different mods that didn't play well together. Also, Sis crashed the game on us like 7 times. And he's gonna say it wasn't his fault. But he had a way of constantly, like, overloading his action points with Adrenaline Rush. And giving himself, like, 25 action points a turn. And they would crash us. And it was like, Sis, stop doing it! No nap, just play Vintage Story. Which is a build that pumps up Constitution and Warfare, alongside picking up talents, Picture of Health, and Unstable. Maybe 1 or 2, Div 2 is fun. Div 2 Master Panda. I really like Divinity 2. I honestly don't know if I'll ever play it again. Because, like, while I love Divinity 2, Baldur's Gate 3 is just better. And, like, I don't know. Divinity 2 is a fucking fantastic game. It's just... Baldur's Gate is just better. So it's just very high HP character that does a ton of damage when it dies. Oh god. It wasn't necessarily broken. The last time I played Divinity 2, I played a support that was just constantly buffing and giving armor refreshes to my team. But I also had shield throw with a shield that had like 2,000 armor. So every like 2 turns, I'd throw a fucking Captain America that would hit 3 targets for 2,000. And it was like, yeah, I'm contributing. I don't know, I love Baldur's Gate. But Div 2 was more fun because it's more its own thing. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like there are some things that Divinity does better. So like one of the things Foss has been raving about is that there's more race identity. There's a lot more like, oh, you pick this race, you get the benefits of it. In Baldur's Gate, there's definitely some race identity. Like, you get to the Goblin Camp. If you're a Drow, you have a whole bunch of options that people not playing Drow don't have.
There's a lot of, like, story things where there's race identity, but more so, it's race features.
Mm-hmm.
So in Baldur's Gate, you get like combat. You generally get like combat stuff for whatever race you are.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get some sort of combat thing. But in Divinity, you some of them get combat things, but you also get like out of combat things. Like the lizards can dig up like dirt piles, and the skeletons can pick locks with their fingers. Like that's cool to me. That's really neato. And I'm like that's I like that.
The dwarves can go through small holes, which that's in Baldur's Gate as well.
That's in Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
The elves get to eat body parts and learn skills that way.
Just like me, for real.
It's very I don't know. It also feels like in Baldur's Gate, hi Suika. In Baldur's Gate, you get to the end stuff. Or like as you progress through the acts, and it's like, did you pick a drow? Alright, you get special stuff in Act 1 and Act 2. But like, that kind of feels like it. Maybe there's some dwarf stuff in Act 1. There's some Githyanki stuff in Act 1. But like, I don't know, for the most part, it feels very general based on what race you pick. But like, in Divinity 2, you get to Act 2 and there's like a whole dwarf section. You get to Act 3, there is a whole redacted section. You get to Act 4...
It's a lizard section, isn't it?
There's a whole redacted section and a whole redacted section. And, like, you can go through those without that race. But, like, having that race is a huge, like, change in how you go through it. I'm of the opinion that, like, I love and hate stuff like that. I like it when it's race stuff that I get to, like, take advantage of and be like, oh, this is cool. But I fucking hate it when there's the race I want to play. And then it's like, oh yeah, the dwarves get this cool thing here. Too bad you're not a dwarf. And it's like, well, fucking, I didn't want to be a dwarf. I hate that. I hate that in WoW, when it's like, this class is bad with this race. So like Nightborne, oh my god. The Nightborne racial is that they do 1% more magic damage. Well, that doesn't mean fuck all if you play a warrior. Playing a warrior Nightborne is just bad, objectively. It's fine, Ewan, we know you have some of the hottest takes. I feel like it's not that much of a hot take to say Baldur's Gate is better than Divinity 2. That's like, I would say most people agree with that. More race identity.
I think...
and I adore the customizability of skills classes.
I think one thing that because I told you about this, and I'll just say it here because I about this. One thing that Divinity doesn't have, or I haven't felt any of it, that Baldur's Gate has loads of, and it's my favorite thing of Baldur's Gate, is it doesn't feel like there's many creative solutions to things or environmental things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very flat in that regard.
In Divinity 2, they have a, like, this is how you do this fight. The boss will have these mechanics, and you have to fight them. Whereas in Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, no, if you want to shoot the bridge under this boss and completely undermine the intended way of the fight, fucking do it. Hell yeah. It's like, in Baldur's Gate, there's at least 2 ways to beat every boss. Whereas in Divinity, they're like, actively trying to suppress that and be like, oh yeah, this mechanic doesn't work on this boss. Oh yeah, we put walls around the lava so you can't kick them into that. It's very much like, this is a boss, you gotta treat it like one. And
the shenanigans are so good in Baldur's Gate.
Yes. And I think they realize that and they're like, why would we try to suppress this? This is just fun. We want people to, like, struggle with a boss, talk to their friend and be like, dude, this boss was so hard. Really? I just kicked him into the lava. You did what? I gotta go back and do that.
The amount of times I've, like, climbed on top of boxes to just get enough high ground to do things, or shit like that. It's like, it's so good. Wow,
mention not like this. Played a Necrozerker as my main guy. I beat people to heal myself. That is something that, I don't know if Divinity is better for that, but it does feel like they let you do a bit more. So, like, it's a lot easier to hybrid stuff in Divinity, because what you need for your core is a lot smaller. Once you have, like, 4 points in a tree, you pretty much have access to all of their skills. Anything more is just passives. So, like, you can put 12 points in Pyromancer and do a shit ton of fire damage. Or, you could put 4 in Pyro, 4 in Hydro, 4 in Aerothurge, and, like, be really good with a whole, like, multitude of skills. And have, like, the right skill for each fight. Whereas, like, in Baldur's Gate 3, they don't even let you multi-class on easy mode, because it's very easy to just fuck it up. It's good to multi-class, but, like, it almost just feels like a lot of effort for the same reward as just hard focusing a tree. Can't relate, I was a druid, I don't have issues. I don't remember that, in fact I remember specifically breaking Divinity 2. Well, like, in Divinity 2, there's not many bosses that you just invalidate with the environment around them. There are certainly things you can do, like the telekinesis build, where you keep a box of 6,000 pounds and just drop that on everything on the game. That works. But you can also just do that in Baldur's Gate 3. Whereas in Baldur's Gate 3, you could also go to the Goblin Camp and kick every boss into the spider pit if you try hard enough. Like, that's a thing that just... It's a level above what is available in Divinity 2.
The example that I gave wasn't even a boss. There's like, in Divinity, there's been 2 or 3 areas so far that like had clear, there are these walls and they had these clear broken openings, right? Like above these doorways or walls that I can't get through. And it's very clearly just like, there is nothing there, there's a wall, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could jump or fly over this. That looks like not high enough. Do spread your wings. I can even see the cursor, like, going into the other room, and it's like, no, you can't do that. I'm like,
yeah.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
There's a lot of invisible walls in Divinity, and I think in Baldur's Gate they were like, let's get rid of as many invisible walls as possible, and have more of, like, a buffer around the whole area. So there's a lot of, like, you can click here and select here, but, you know, you're landing in the water, so you're death there. And I don't think you can just, like, teleport people there in Divinity. Oh no, you absolutely can invalidate the bosses on Div 2. But with Baldur's Gate, it was designed to be like that. In Div 2, it's more, oh, the dev didn't think of it. That's what we're saying, Master Panda. That, like, it can happen, but it's a lot more effort than Baldur's. And then, yeah, Gale mentioned a fun build. Necromancer Pyro, where you Shackles of Pain a bunch of enemies together, so that if one takes damage, this other one takes damage. And then you mass corpse explosion on them and literally just chains between all of them. Hi, Elder. Elin, can I throw cheese at the thing in front of you? Yes, in fact, it's encouraged.
What the fuck? Why is everyone throwing cheese at me?
Because you're underweight, you need to eat more. Actually, no, you're normal weight now, aren't you?
I'm literally not underweight anymore.
Well, we don't know when that's going to happen again, so we need to fatten you up in preparation.
What the fuck?
Next time your Crohn's flares up, it'll put you down to a normal weight. You gotta think ahead, Foss. No, you living on the edge too? You corpse explosion yourself and your target? And yourself? I'm unfamiliar with that strategy. Did you explore the map, Star? I like this map. I like this map maker. He has like 6 of these Metroid maps. That's just the entire map from the game. Some troll I was supposed to fight who kept healing itself. Don't read that, Foss. Don't read that.
Too late. I've already read it.
Damn it! And you're supposed to use fire to stop it, so I did right into a pit of lava.
Okay, to be fair, that is one of the most obvious things ever. To burning a troll to stop it from healing.
It's less obvious in Divinity, and it very heavily rewards people that inspect the enemy. So, like, if you inspect this enemy, if you have enough Lore Master to see their stats, it will basically tell you, yeah, he's weak to fire. If you don't inspect the enemy, he's just healing a lot, and you're like, what the fuck do I do? Living on the edge prevents you from dying. So you double dip the damage from corpse explosion by making enemy take damage from the explosion and damage from the shackle. I see. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Elin.
Wait, is that what Lore Master does?
Lore Master
I thought it was...
lets you identify items, and it gives you more information on stats based on their level. So if you have, like, level 3 Lore Master, you can pretty much inspect anything. But if you don't have Dick for Lore Master, then, oh, shit. Did I not charge my trackers yesterday? Oh, no. I didn't charge anything yesterday, so at some point, we might have to finish the walk without trackers. Hi, Ellie. Lore Master gives you some, like, I can inspect this more. I just know that trolls are weak to fire, it stops their healing. No trackers, gasp. I am,
I liked your comment where like, how are you managing to skip and gloss over everything but the depressing things?
Literally, Foss is like, it's so depressing. It's sad just to be sad. You talk to this dog, his master's gone. You talk to this other dog, his existence is pain and he wants you to put him down because he craves human flesh. You talk to this pig, it's suffering on fire forever. You talk to this bear, his mom died. And I'm like, what about the crab? How did you miss the crab? How is that the one thing you missed when it's the funniest one? God damn it! You didn't talk to the crab in Fort Joy.
There's a crab. I didn't know that.
There's a crab
actually,
in Fort
I feel like
Joy?
I remember someone mentioning about it. I heard, but I never found it.
It's really funny. How are you? I'm good, Emma. We celebrated my birthday yesterday. And we did a long stream with Minecraft. And then I got sick from eating too many brownies, so it didn't go as long as I wanted. But I had fun. You only really need 3 lore master on someone? Yeah. Fire against troll has always been good. As just basic knowledge. Also, what level were you when you got to the boat and left Act 1, Foss? Oof, brownie bloat?
I can check. You know, I can open up the game and see what level I am right now.
Like Lightning Against Dragon?
Infinity.
Until it wasn't that one time? True. Oh god. It ain't a birthday till you overeat sweets. I've been telling Foss about this over and over. My family is driving me nuts. They made red velvet brownies at my request, and we cut it into 8s. So everybody got 1 brownie the day they were made. The next day, I ate 2. Then very late in the day, I ate a 3rd. There's 1/8 of a brownie left, and I cut it into 3 pieces so that it's like bite size. If anybody wants one, even if they don't want a whole brownie, they've got, you know, brownie chunk. And I'm like trying not to be the asshole that eats everything. I'm trying to like share. And I'm like, hey, there's brownies still. And they're like, oh no, I don't really want any. I don't want any. And I'm like, okay, well, I've had 3 already. Not including the one from the birthday. I'm trying to like share and not just eat them all myself. And they're like, you ate 3? It's like, yes. And I'm trying to share. Do you want this? Oh, no, you can have that. It's all yours. It's all yours. Okay, well, that means I'm going to eat another. You're going to eat another? It's like, stop.
I am level... How do I see that again? Oh, I have a level up.
Just so I get an estimate
level 8.
on how much you might have missed on the first island. Surprised Ewan doesn't get the Twitch censor. Talking about cake and such.
Ewan, what trait should I go? I'm just gonna level up right here while I'm here. I guess I'm late. What should I get?
Do you have the
What do you
pawn?
think I should get? I have Lone Wolf and Pet Pal.
For the love of God, get the pawn.
Grants your character 1 AP worth of free movement per turn.
I have been trying to get you to get that one since the start. Executioner, you cannot take it with the pawn, but Executioner is also really good. When you kill a target, once per turn you get 2 action points, which is really strong.
Ooh.
But like, for daggers, the pawn is just so nice.
Okay. Pawn. Fuck, what did I pick up?
I'm also fucking tired of hearing you complain about movement and not having the pawn, so get the pawn. Okay, so missed a tiny bit of things. He could take pawn or executioner. I personally prefer executioner. I always get the pawn if I'm like not playing the carry, and if I'm playing the carry, unless it was a rogue, I would get executioner. My go-to build is the grenade build. I fucking love that build, and I've gone it twice. Get a bunch of Huntsman Foss?
Oh, it's once per turn. I was like, if it wasn't once per turn, I was about to reload and just pick that instead of like, oh, it's once per turn.
You can also just redo it at the mirror in your boat.
trying to think of what I should level up for my combat abilities now.
Gale says Ranger. So you can get Tactical Retreat. Remove your slow. Having 2 different movement skills is good?
Ranger?
Very much so.
Wait, where's Ranger at?
One of the combat skills.
I see.
It's Ranger
is it
Huntsman.
Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Gale said Huntsman, I said Ranger.
Huntsman. Man.
I learned a really depressing fact yesterday. It's just so you can first aid and tactical retreat. So, World of Warcraft. They have the game store that sells mounts, right? One mount on the game store, their highest selling mount, has made Blizzard more money than the entirety of StarCraft 2. One
Yup.
$25 mount on the store. More earnings than StarCraft 2. Fuck, that's depressing. Fuck, that's a moment that's like, gamers deserve every shit thing that's happened to them.
Yeah. I feel like I should level up memory again just once.
Memory's good.
I'm not sure.
You should get some points in Necromancer at some point. Because that's lifesteal.
Well, that's in combat ability. I already have 2 points. Well, technically 1 point, I should say. In there. It's helped me a lot. I have 30 finesse.
Okay, hell yeah.
I have 13 strength, 30 finesse, 12 intelligence, 19 constitution, 17 memory, and 18 wits. I don't know what I should... Maybe one more thing of memory for more stuff? God, I don't want to fill up my back. Dude, okay. Let me tell you. My least favorite thing in this game, without a doubt, is this bottom hotbar UI thing.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, I hate this thing. It is so overly large that it's just like you can't fit anything on it, and like you have to. Whose idea was it to scroll between the bars?
I feel like it's more tedious between scrolling and flipping between stuff in Baldur's.
No, because it's all on one thing. You just make the bar larger, and everything is a much smaller icon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No more points in Huntsman is needed. All this just because a single horse armored DLC in Oblivion. True. Oh god. I saw a Schlatt clip. You made me think of this Gale with horse armor. He's in like an experience farm in Minecraft. And somebody goes, "Hey big man Schlatt, have you ever had a moment in your life where everything is going great?" And Schlatt just goes, "No." But the text-to-speech just goes, "Where everything is going great and it feels like you have it all together, but then something falls apart and all of it falls like dominoes and now you feel adrift and you don't know what to do." And Schlatt just goes, like, in the middle of it just goes, "No, never. Never in my life. I've never felt either of those. Completely unrelatable. Oh, horse armor!" And it's just like, what the fuck?
Incredible.
BG3 had the same bar FOSS during early access. Yeah, and hopefully
Fuck
people
that.
complained about it and they were like, "Oh yeah, we could fix that."
Can you enrage yourself?
Yes.
Ooh, that's kind of nice. Then I might put that on because I leveled up my memory once just so I could have like other things.
That makes you auto crit,
I'm
right?
like, yeah, it's a target allied character is guaranteed to land crits with basic attacks and weapon skills.
How does that work with daggers?
Oh, but is muted, clears taunted, terrified, charmed, and clear mind statuses. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Because I would assume daggers just crit already.
Daggers don't actually have a crit chance on them unless you're backstabbing.
Yes, at which point they always crit, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the point of enraging yourself to make yourself crit if you're already critting?
It could be interesting for those moments that you can't get behind them well enough.
That seems very niche.
It is, but I don't have anything else to put in that slot. So
then,
I'm just like...
then take a point out of memory.
I wanted the options, and plus I needed... The thing is, it's two things at a time, right? I just needed like one more slot. Yeah, so it's like...
Think they changed the VARS UI for Baldur's Gate 3 like 2 or 3 times early access? Dagger backstab is auto crit. Boss, I blame you for my new lack of 40 gigs. Base crit. I actually...
For my new lack of 40 gig... Wait, what? What did I do?
You're playing Divinity, so now Master Panda is like, I want to play Divinity, damn it.
Oh, yeah. I like how I'm already... I've heard so much about Fort Joy from people, and potentially if Alex downloads and decides to play a run with me, I'm gonna be doing the Fort Joy thing where no one gets past Fort Joy.
You've heard my version of it, right? I didn't want to go past my friend's playthrough. And so I kept getting to the end of Act 1, getting to the point where it's like, okay, I can't go past this. I'm gonna make a new run. I'm gonna test a Geomancer build this time. And it got to the point where I was like, wait a minute. I've literally done Act 1 10 times. I literally have 400 hours listed on Steam for Divinity 2. And I have never set foot in Act 2. Oh god. And so, when I told Sis that, he was like, we're doing a run. And so we did a 2-man Lone Wolf run. Then I played with Koyo, Glenn, and Zuby. Then I did another run with Sis. Then I did a run with Sis, Casey, and Kraken. Then I did a run with Sis, Casey, Den. And after that, the Den run took like 8 months. And so it was like, I need a long break from this game. Clap.
So, for context, I'm playing it blind for the first time. And I literally last night I just got off of the island, but Yulin's like, Foss, you're not enjoying the game as much as I want you to. You should play with someone else. I'm like, well, I could ask Alex. He's never played before either.
Technically.
So I messaged Alex.
Technically, I wasn't like, you should just quit or something. It was like, you messaged me and you're like, man, I'm not having fun. I'm just playing to finish. And I was like, well, yeah, you're playing this way. I wasn't like,
and so
you should quit.
And so Yulin said, Foss, you're stupid, you're a fucking idiot, I hate you, do it my way, because I'm better than you. And so I'm like, okay, I messaged Alex, and he's like, maybe I'd have to try it out first. So I told Alex if I'd start a run with him and just scrap my current run to play blind the rest of the game with him, because he's also never played. So I'm like, yeah. And apparently there's plenty I've missed in Act 1, considering I didn't know about soul jars until halfway through.
He was complaining, like, going through the list of complaints, and he was like, I broke a trader's soul jar. How the fuck was I supposed to know that was gonna be a traitor? This is fucking bullshit. And I was like, alright, that just sounds like an unfortunate... Wait a minute, you were supposed to learn about soul jars in Fort Joy, like, in the first part. He's like, this is my first time seeing soul jars. And I was like, okay, you were supposed to find this guy here. He gives you a quest to go here. I am seeing why you are just learning about soul jars now. It's also for those moments where the enemy turns to attack of opportunity when you try to get around them. Forever Fort Joy, the only island. Div 2 Copium, aka the Fort Joy Simulator. Nobody leaves the first island for the first few 100 hours. They've also missed stuff on the first island. I can't believe Yulin will never play Divinity 2 with me. I don't imagine playing games with people. It's kind of impressive. They found the merchant's soul jar before visiting the hideout. I know, Gale! That was the first thing I told Foss, was like, how? I have never seen anybody find the cave before the hideout. How did he do that?
That's where the hand pointed.
Oh my god. You don't get that hand Until you go to the hideout.
No, it's on the beach.
Hi, Meowster. Thank you. That doesn't increase the incline at all. We've already got it maxed. But I greatly appreciate it. Need to read that dono? It didn't have a message there. Something's going on. Because, like, I looked at it, and there wasn't a message there on my screen. I'll fix that. I'll fix that soon. What did it say? I'm not surprised I didn't learn about soul jars inside the fort, because he refuses to talk to some NPCs.
What do you mean refuse? They all try and kill me. What am I supposed to do about it?
Okay, hold on. You don't talk to some of the NPCs in the town, and then you see fucking void lizards. Void lizards! Literally, there's never been a good void enemy in this game, and you're like, void lizards? Oh, he has dialogue! And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna eat ya! And Foss is like, what? What am I supposed to do? They wanted to talk! This is bullshit! That's you. That's what you do. What do you have to say for yourself?
Dudes are cooler than the people.
Hi, Nanoda. The child Foss. Are you expecting a child to murder you?
Dude, children are deadly. They're efficient, okay? They know their own weakness in their bodies. They'll get you when you're sleeping.
Boss, how about you wake up early so we can play Dignity?
There was a child in the fort? What child did I miss in the fort?
There's one on the beach. There is... I think there's a girl and a boy chasing each other in the Fort Joy. There's a boy named Hans.
I talked to them a little bit.
Hans is the one that you meet in the basement?
There was a child that was hiding in the room with the stabby guy that I completely forgot about.
Ah. Yeah, he's the one that tells you to go to the merchant hideout.
No, she was at a sewer or something.
Yulin just DM'd me saying Foss is such a dumb fucking plant. I hate him so much. Also, happy birthday. That is not what I DM'd Matthews. No.
Oh.
What I DM'd him is
really funny.
Foss is such a fucking dumb plant. I hate him with every fiber of my being. Get it? Fiber like a plant. That's what I DM'd Matthews.
That's really funny.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, now I'm disappointed.
An elf child in the cave playing? Oh, right! There's a child in the cave near the blind elf, and she's like, I've got a friend over there. And then you go over there and you discover the dig spot. And then you talk to the skeleton in the wall that's stapled by the spear. He's like, please, free me. I keep asking this child to, but it's a fucking child. You know, I don't think children are people until like the age of 10. It just feels like there's nothing there, and you're like, Jesus, dude. All right, let's talk about your curse. Let's not talk about your weird views on children.
I've never met this skeleton man's.
That does sound like something.
Can I say though? I thought it was so funny when the skeleton dude said tits. I was not ready for that. I thought he was gonna make a skeleton joke and be like, "Can I see what's under your skin? Like, show me your skeleton." But no, he was just like, show me your tits, and I wasn't ready for it. I thought that was so funny.
Wow, Yulin just spoiling what is happening with it. I just saw where it is. I've already spoiled everything after it, Gale, because he missed it entirely. And I don't think he can go back because he's on the boat unless he loads an old save or starts over with Alex. And I'm trying to word it in a way that, like, hey, this is somewhat levity. This is, like, what you're supposed to get from it. Whereas Foss, if I let him do it on his own, he's gonna go, like, find this dig spot and go, oh, this is stupid, how was I supposed to find it? He's gonna find the skeleton, and he's gonna be like, wow, he's talking too slow. Skip, 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 skip. And then he's gonna be like, all right, they've marked this point here. How was I supposed to know about this? Ah. So I have to do the storytelling for the game, because Fozz's ADHD is kicking in, and he's not enjoying the storytelling.
I like the story. I just can't listen to it well enough. I can't focus on it, man. Like it's so hard for me.
How did you react when you met Malady?
I don't trust her. I still don't trust her.
That was it?
I told her I was gonna punch her teeth out if punch her teeth out if she touched me again.
You didn't have anything to say about the voice actress?
Oh, it's the BG3 narrator.
Okay.
I actually couldn't quite tell at first because she's doing a different voice, and I couldn't tell. I don't know if I would. I knew it sounded extremely familiar. I'm very bad at like putting voices to things like that sometimes, and I feel like I've been through BG3 so much where like I would have heard the narrator a lot, but I feel like I tune them out now sometimes because I'm like, like.
Skelly Bro isn't
Yeah,
wrong.
pointed the voice out to me.
I don't think you're wrong, Lost One. I don't think Skelly Bro is wrong. It's just, I feel like there's bigger things to worry about than complaining about this kid. He should be focusing on the...
Show me your dick.
Oh, thank God, a different Skelly Bro. Oh, God, thank God, somebody can get this spear out of my chest. Instead of, like, 2 lines about how he hates kids. Yeah, you cannot go back. Does have a nice spear. Remember the Skeleton Man? Doesn't he give you a cool spear? Yes. It takes 2 strength, and then it's based on dexterity. I just point him towards the directions of things. Go figure it out. Point the voice to him.
So, it was funny though. Back to the soul jar thing. So I broke all of those jars in that vault. Right, because I was like, I'm setting them all free, because that dude really wanted to die, obviously.
Right.
It's kind of funny, because I wanted to see what happened when I absorbed one of the souls, and the only one I absorbed was the traitors.
Oh, no.
That's how I finished them. It's really funny.
You know what's super fucked up? I don't know if you found the labyrinth, but there is a whole area where you get into essentially a new dungeon part, and there's 3 guards there. And they literally just play cards and argue with each other. And you show up and they're like, holy shit, company! Oh my god, we've been so bored. You don't understand. Brachus Rex trapped us here for the past 1,000 years. We don't have shit to do. We're so bored, but now we can kill you. And like, if you didn't break those soul jars, you could be like, oh, that's crazy. Let me just take this out and... And one of them just dies. They're like, oh shit! Let me just take this out and... And the last one's like, thank you so much. Thank you for this sweet release. Sure thing, buddy. As you just break them in front of him. And so, like, I don't know if you found them, but if you did, you would have just shown up and there would have been 3 skeletons there.
Incredible. No, I was just like, okay, this guy, I'll set them all free.
I mean, that's the right thing to do.
It's
more...
Apparently, I had the hand of one of them because it flicked me off before I smashed the jar. You get more dialogue options if you talk to them. And I think one of them was a little crazy and was like, I like this. I like being trapped here. It's immortal life. Wee. That's probably the one that flicked me off.
There's 2 of them that want to live. There's one of the 3 guards, and then there's Grazia, who's like...
Yeah, she was the one that I ate her soul.
Yeah, she's the one that's like, I'm atoning, I'm doing a lot of good, I enjoy life and the things I bring to this world now. I'll never be able to fully atone for what I did in the past, but I'm working toward it and I'm doing good. And when you break her soul jar, she's like, no, I'm not ready. Broke all the jars, including the captain.
I was tempted to kill the dragon, but then I was like, I kind of feel bad for bro.
I mean, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, like, he's there because he wanted to get his dick wet. He's not there because, like...
Dude, can you blame him?
I know, well... No, until she starts barfing mosquitoes down your throat. Then I can like
I don't know.
You
I
fucking
killed her in one
stayed
turn.
with us? No, she does it in the dialogue. If you talk to her, she does it.
That's where
Wait,
where I
wait.
missed it.
You didn't even talk to her?
No, I stabbed her in the back.
Boss, you are playing this RPG wrong.
What do you mean?
You are playing-
I was tasked to kill her.
You are playing this RPG wrong.
I was tasked to kill her, and I am a rogue, so I snuck up behind her
Look,
and stabbed her.
shut the fuck up. F5, talk to them, reload, and then initiate your way, okay? Oh my god, I cannot believe you didn't talk to Radhika. Oh my god, I'm mad about that. You are wrong. You are wrong for
What
that,
the
Foss.
fuck? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter if she's evil and you had a task to kill her. She's hot, and she kisses you.
What the fuck? Ew, cooties, dude.
Shut the fuck up. You walk up, and she's like, "Hello there. You've stumbled upon my humble abode." And you're like, "Yo, I talked to this dragon. He's not happy with you." And she's like, "Oh, I've given him a lot to be unhappy with, I suppose. But that's okay, now that you're here." And she, like, literally presses her boobs up against you. And you can be like, all right. You're pretty good looking. And she'll, like, pull you in by your belt and kiss you. And you're like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then you're like, hang on, something feels wrong. And she literally barfs a mosquito swarm down your throat. And you get, like, disease for 3 turns. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna make more blood flowers from your corpse. Let's fight now. And you're like, oh, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna kill you. That's how that fight starts. No matter what
I got
dialogue
to her
options you
first.
pick, she kisses you and starts with a K.
A
God,
for mosquitoes.
God, I can't believe you just... Oh my god.
I'm playing a rogue. Of course I want to start off with stabbing. That's what I do.
What if the dragon was lying?
It's her fault for being blind.
What if he was lying, and this lady was like, this dragon has been plaguing the land for 200 years. I've slowly been seducing him and cursing him, so that I can restore the forest to this cursed island. You wouldn't know. You just fucking started stabbing.
And I would have killed him too.
You're a bad person.
What do you mean?
You're a bad person. You didn't even listen to her side of the story. Boss the murder hobo he's hating. What do you mean you can't play an RPG wrong? So this means I get to enjoy 2 blind people go murder hobo in Divinity next time. Murder, he's hating it for playing better. Boss, I just want you to know, I also just immediately glassed your ass. Oh my god, you're all awful!
Yulin's the one playing the RPG wrong. Because he's judging other people for how they play the RPG. That's how you play it wrong.
Those voice actresses and actors worked hard on those lines. And you are skipping them. Yulin wanted to fuck a bug girl. I mean, if she...
Okay, Bug Girl's a pog, though.
If she tried to join my party, I would have let her. Dude, her tits are just like... Blam! She wears like a belt over them, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I couldn't see. I was looking at her from behind.
Oh, of course you didn't see. You didn't see a fucking dialogue box with her.
I got a homie, though.
Bro, I'm a merc, I get paid to
I'm kind of
stab.
sad.
Also, I'd rather have a dragon on my payroll than
kinda-
Twitch. You didn't have a dragon on your payroll. He's just like, go do this for me. No promise of cash. No advanced pay. He's literally just like, help me. You're gonna tell me you're a mercenary? Nah, you wanted to be a dragon fucker then, Master Panda. Because if you were a mercenary, you'd have been like, I need a guarantee of pay. I do not do shit for free. That's not how this world works. I think my foot died. Alright. Let's turn all the trackers off.
You know what I was sad about though was that what's it called? Because I saved the dragon, he killed the shriekers by the like bridge area before, and then I talked to that rat after, and I realized I could have had the rat kill itself on the shriekers, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see that.
Yeah, you kind of fucked up for that one, Foss.
Yeah.
Boss, like, it's too sad. All the animals are, like, suffering here. Also, Foss, I wanted this rat to fucking kill himself.
Yeah, but the rat was cocky, so it would have been funny. The bear, I just felt bad for the bear cub, especially the long, slow walk it did. When it said it hurried off to go find its mother, I was like, I did giggle a little bit just because it was so slow to start heading over there. I was expecting it to do the BG3 thing where it just runs off at Mach 10 and just like despawns that way, but it didn't, and I followed it, and I felt so sad. Because I told it the truth.
I
wasn't
can't
gonna lie
get
to
in.
it. Same with the dog with its
I'm
master.
so nervous. There we go.
I didn't lie to the dog about its master either. I told her that its master's dead. That's how it is. Telling the truth.
That's just the way it is. Actually, need this to go under this, over this. Okay. Now, where's the cord? I need the cord to come over here. I need as much reach. Is that enough? Not really. See, when I'm over here, I need it like floating a bit. Okay. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I'm plugged in while I'm gonna be walking so that my hands don't die. God damn it. Why is this out of range now? This is what happens when I don't charge my shit. Okay. Flying. I'm gonna be about here. We're gonna zoom into that. Okay. Then...
Oh, how does, actually, if you're playing in multiplayer, how does talking to people work? Does it do, like, the same thing with BG3 where you can choose to join the conversation, or no?
Yes, and there will be an option that's, like, auto-listen. So,
Gotcha.
if somebody starts
the
dialogue,
eavesdrop
it'll be
option,
like,
yeah.
yes.
Got it. I'll probably, if I play with Alex, I'll probably still go the same thing, just to, like, finish up that character.
Yeah.
In a way. Camilla is a pretty good name for the thing I've got going on. I love that face.
Since I have already played Div already, I cannot join the Murder Hobos. On top of being a mute as well as ruining Lone Wolf. Fade to stab, bound to backstab Master Panda. Today I start packing for the new place? Hell yeah, hopefully. I hope that's exciting. I hope that's not like... unfortunate circumstances. That proboscis sucks more than blood, Yulin, probably. A new place, I see. Yeah, which you can negotiate while holding his means of freedom. He does. Can't afford the mountain anymore, Gale. Too many red players in MTD stealing my land, moving to snow. Fair enough, I see too much aggro players. Also me, Izette, and Rakdos player. Actually, I did kind of lie. I knew if I talked to her, I could cast oil under her without aggro. So I oiled the whole area, then filewalled her. So I did talk to her. I see. Angel Cyberpunk Elin getting chromed the fuck up. Dude, if I was in Cyberpunk, I'd get chromed. Because then I could get, like, a body without body hair, wider hips, shit like that.
You'd have to worry about going Cyber Psycho, though. 'Cause
Oh
that's
no.
apparently a thing that happens in there.
What a nightmare. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You wouldn't chrome up as well, Foss?
Oh, I'd probably just, if I... No. No, I don't think I would. There's probably plenty of other things that you could... that they have in that universe that aren't just chroming up.
True. If I had a way to remove body hair,
What?
I would do that in a heartbeat.
I mean, there is a way to remove body hair.
Like permanently, and not have it grow at all.
Yeah. There's one way. It's really... It's really long, and it sucks.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's...
talking about laser.
I know.
I'm not talking about laser hair removal. Okay, electrolysis, I think is what it was, right? Yeah. You know how they do that?
Ow.
You know they do it, right? They pull out each hair one by one and then stick essentially a needle in the hair hole and then burn it from the inside. So it literally is one by one to permanently get rid of your hair. So these sessions take so long, you have to go like multiple times.
And imagine getting that on, like, your nutsack. Good lord. Just lube it up, Master Panda. Gotta have the oil everywhere. I'd replace not. I think this video is gonna be loud. Walking through Corthus Western. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they do electrolysis on your nuts. I don't know. I don't know where they do it. Probably not the nuts. You'd probably go insane, dude.
Yeah. I'd replace an eye. Electrolysis moment. You won't experience cyber psychosis. Or however it is. You have some chrome, like maybe an eye or a singular arm. Yeah, with the whole cyber psychosis, I'd imagine that's like too much chrome. But I imagine if it was just like, hey, you've done one or two things, I feel like you're at pretty low risk.
You'd be fine if it was one of those. So the cyber psychosis is apparently when their minds start to forget what is body, like what is flesh and what is metal, right? Like you can't feel yourself anymore, and it's weird or something. I don't know.
I've only heard about electrolysis on the face. My cuteness just got my new keyboard. Hell yeah. It's all fun and games until the oil gets cursed and everyone having a bad time on fire. Yeah. So...
Dude, I was getting so annoyed trying to kill those pigs. They were in the way.
I don't know if you were trying to kill the pigs.
They were annoying me and I couldn't put them out, so I just tried to kill them, and there's no turn-based mode. And,
See...
so I was just trying to shoot at them.
This is what I'm talking about when I say you're a bad person. You cannot complain to me about these, you know, all these animals are suffering. And then some animals are like, we're cursed to be on fire forever but not die. And instead of trying to fucking put the fire out by curing them with Source, you tried to put them down. What is wrong with you?
They were annoying. They were constantly squealing, dude. It was annoying me, and I couldn't kill them.
So you feel bad for animals suffering until it's inconvenient for you. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I was killing them, not their parents.
Good lord. That just makes it more fun, Master Panda, yeah. Can you really call it a fight if the entire area isn't on cursed flames? Ivan tried to say he can remove the fire by mentioning its cursed flames. Out of sight, out of mind. That is something that's... So you mentioned the environment. It's less about, like, the environment setting up, but you control the environment a lot. There's a lot of ground effects. And then every ground effect has a cursed version and a blessed version. So, like, you could put fire everywhere. And then you could bless it. And then being in blessed fire heals you per turn. And stuff like that.
I'm sad I can't just have a free purge thing anymore. The demon was mad, or wanted my blood, and so I had to kill him.
That's tragic. There is something in the settings, and it's in, like, vanilla, where you can make it so that using a bedroll restores your source. That used to not be a thing in the game.
I might turn that on if we do another, if I start a new.
It's very annoying have to go find source every time. There's a few sources where it's like, this is a fucking giant, like, glass cylinder of it. So every time you use source, you just go back here and restore it. But it's really nice to, like, get it back with a bedroll. It's one of the gift bag things, yeah. Speaking of Curse Flames, he's gonna love a certain place. I'm also very excited for that part, Gale. That's in Act 2 that you're thinking of, right? That whole fight, I have struggled with so many times. So if I recall, having a goodie bag effects on denies getting achievements. I think the gift bag doesn't block achievements. Well, maybe some of them do, I don't know. I don't really care about achievements for this game.
I know a few of the fights that I've seen Gale go, oh, this fight, I've just done, like, first try. So I'm just like, so like, versus the tits guy, like, I remember at the very end of the fight thing, you're actually fighting him, Gale's like, oh, this fight. I did it. I remember him saying it was impressive. I did was it Migo? That guy on the beach.
Yeah.
First try too.
Pretty star. Yeah, Migo at level like 1 or 2 can be a little rough, especially solo. If you're not Lone Wolf, I have seen Migo just fucking kick people's teeth in. Crocodiles is pretty common to get your teeth kicked in by. That's like a level 3-ish fight, and you should really do like turtles before that one.
I had to do that before that, yeah.
We're at 4 miles. We're drenched in sweat. You just went to fight Migo without getting gears? Yeah. I just have pains of the tactical difficulty version. What difficulty are you on, Foss?
Just the normal.
Okay.
Whatever the default is.
Good. If you were trying to do this on Tactician, I'd been like, oh my god. Neon Classic?
I'll see what Alex wants to play on. But, I don't know, we'll see. I'll tell him what I've heard about Tactician, but I don't know.
I saw an interesting map yesterday. So, I saw a map of countries based on the male to female ratio. So, this map shows how many girls there are to men. No, it shows how many men there are to every 100 girls. And so, you would expect most of them to be around 100, right? 50-50 ratio. The United States, has 98 guys for every girl, or for every 100 girls, not for every girl. Australia, 99. So those are pretty balanced, right? That's pretty 50-50. The really crazy ones with more guys than girls. You'd expect China to be really bad, right? Because they had their one-child policy, and they had a strong preference for boys. They only had 104. They only have 104 boys for every 100 girls. Which really isn't that bad. That's pretty close to 50-50. There was a lot of Middle Eastern countries that were really bad. Saudi Arabia, 137 men for every woman. UAE, I'm actually not sure what UAE is. But that one is 228. And then the worst one on the entire map was Qatar. For every 100 girls, there is 266 men. United Arab Emirates? Okay. 266 boys for every girl in Qatar. And then another standout one that you would never expect was Greenland. They had 111 boys for every girl. For every 100 girls. That's crazy. The other side, where countries that have more girls than guys. There was Russia, 87 men for every 100 girls. Zimbabwe, 89. Poland, 94. Portugal, 89. And Japan, 95. Everywhere else was pretty close to 50-50. Wonder what human rights looks like in those areas, ooh. I think we already know, Ellie. But yes. This was a very... China was the big surprising one to me. China was the one that was like... I fully expected there to be like 150 boys for every 100 girls. Because we've heard about that for decades, right? One-child policy and the strong preference for boys. But like, it was just 104. Menta boys. Sounds like China balanced the teams. Tactician makes Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode feel easy. Tactician, I do remember being a little rough. I don't think we struggled that much with Tactician on Baldur's Gate, now that I think about it.
Well, it isn't really too difficult. Alright, I think I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna actually start
Okay.
ready for bed now. Bye-bye.
Bye, sleep well.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Fish Devil. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Wait. Oh, Fish Devil isn't here. I somehow moved Etsuko's Chatterino over mine. Oops. I still haven't seen Fish Devil in a while. Bye, Plant Grill. Blunder. I was like, oh, I haven't seen Fish Devil in forever. It's been so long. Hi. And then I saw Caldarians, and I was like, wait, how long has Cal been here? And I'm looking up, and I'm like, wait, this isn't my chat, huh? I somehow moved Etsuko's chat to the front of my Chatterino. Good job, genius. It's because my trackers are dead, and I have my hands plugged in now, so those don't also die, which is really annoying when walking. But I have them plugged in so they don't die. And, it's harder for me to grab my water now. This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub. There's always a risk of drowning with any body of water. That's why I'll be your personal lifeguard on duty. What? That's a good sketch. How much longer are we going napless? Today's the last day. After today, I'm fucking napping for a week straight no matter what happens. Oh my god, I miss the naps. Oh my god, I miss them. Amazing rendition. We're at 4.2 miles. We're getting close to 5. What do the charge look? Okay. I am going to unplug these. And I will plug them. Ooh, I should not be walking while cords are dangling. I'll plug them back in after the walk. That seems like the safer option. What is... Alright, I'm gonna let them drop. Oh. I need to take my headset off for a second. What am I come unplugged anyway? Okay, I'm back. My hand should last long enough to finish the walk. And then, for the last part where we're just chilling, I'll plug them back in. Amazing rendition. Sounds like I need to hurry up and get stuff moved over to the new place. Annapolis. Okay, this is not nice. Worst timeline, Ellie. I miss it too, guys. I miss it too. But, like, you understand. I can't just be spending all my time on my computer when my grandma's visiting. She lives out in California. And she's visiting for, like, 3 days here in Missouri. I know you guys understand. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it tomorrow. Zenless Zone Zero releases on July 4th. It's another gacha like Genshin Impact, Tower of Fantasy, Wuthering Waves. Zenless looks really fucking good though. But, Based California Granny.
I feel smaller for some reason.
I don't know why. I did move the camera up, so if you're looking at, like, the stream camera, you are going to be lower there. I understand. Little and no less.
How dare.
Here's a big funny thing from the news yesterday. So you guys all remember the Titan submersible that went down, like, 8 months ago? And compressed and they all instantly died? Well, a billionaire is doing that again. They're taking a sub down to the Titanic and being like, the Ocean Gate thing was too bad for the press. We need to go down and show them that it's totally safe. And so, everybody's like, really, dude? They're going down again. I'm not saying I want them to die. I absolutely want nothing to go wrong. But, like, if it did, would anyone really be like, what were you expecting? Physics has the opportunity to do the funniest thing. I can tell you saw the tweet, Ellie, because that's the first comment on it. And Foss said the same thing. I saw it, and I read that comment, and then Foss linked it to me. And he's like, the universe has the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Oh, I didn't see it? I'm just incredibly naturally funny and sexy. I mean, true.
Yeah, facts. Wow.
YouTube is taking another shot at ad blockers. They are, oh shit, let's go, Confidence Plus. YouTube is trying to take down ad blockers again. And this time, they will just skip the entire video. If they detect an ad blocker, it'll just skip the video in your player. So, be aware of that, everybody. Thank you. And then,
Why did I meow? A wolf. Bork, bork. Bork, 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 bork.
You couldn't help yourself. Here's a cool thing. Minnesota is, they have a problem with libraries and banning books. Specifically, they don't like banning books. So Minnesota has banned book bans. Which is like, wait, did I read that right? Minnesota is no longer going to allow any bans on books in libraries. Which is like fucking pog. York, hooray redundancy? Kind of. We're at 4.4. Oh god, I'm ready to stop walking. Oh god, I'm tired. Anon has fucking cursed me. I don't even know who it was.
And I do like Bjork, but I said bork, 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 bork.
Bjork, Bjork, Bjork. I was distracted by boobs, I'm back. Krill issue? That's a good thing to be distracted by, Master Panda. Was that all my stories? I think that's it. I really want Bits to show up. Somebody ping Bits. Ping if. I responded with Bjork. There. Hi, Bjork. Tiny little sign.
Bjork, Bjork, Bjork.
Tiny little cities inside computer, Freya. At Bits. Thank you. I don't even know if he's awake. Oh god. I'm so tired. I don't have my calorie tracker up either. I think that's what's been fucking with excess overlay. The treadmill calorie says
Hi,
1070. Hi. Oh god, I hate
I
it.
think you need to see a chiropractor.
Big button-up shirt supremacy? I hated button-up shirts. I really just like t-shirts. I guess I shouldn't say I hated button-up t-shirts, but I'd wear a standard t-shirt any day over a button-up. 4.5. Oh, this is the cool part in the video. The blizzard clears up, the stars start showing in the sky, and the aurora borealis is gonna sweep across. I love it. I cannot wait to, like, reshoot this video. And, like, I don't know if I'll be able to recreate it as good as it was, because it was like a time change that really did it. It was cool. Nah, the oversized button-up shirt and socks, hot as hell. Okay, yes, but I'm talking about for comfort what I like to wear. I like to wear t-shirts. And right now, because I've lost so much weight, all my t-shirts are fucking massive on me. So I've got oversized t-shirts going on.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Man, Bits must really be asleep. I saw him on Minecraft this morning for a moment, I think. Wait, did I? I got on and Freya was on. And then Juice got on. And I think Fradle got on? And then I said bye to everybody after I cut down my trees. Fuck your preference, only hoodies? It's getting too hot for hoodies.
That's when you blast the AC and just chill. Ha ha ha.
The AC is weird for me, because I'm in the basement. It affects me, but it's based on the top floor of the house. So, like, if I set it to, like, let's say I set it to 75 to cool down, it's not cooling enough for me. Because it's, like, reading the basement differently. Now, technically, it doesn't have a problem cooling down because the basement's cooler than the top side. But, like, warming up, If I'm warming up to 65, the basement will be like 55. Skill issue. Oversized hoodie and t-shirt are also allowed. It's never too hot for hoodies? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hoodies can get hot. Hoodies are cute. I have a hoodie in, Hi, Goku. Thank you for the follow. I have a hoodie in my Stardew run. I would love to get it in the group run. Maybe that's what I do. Before we go live with Stardew, I should look up how to get a bunch of clothes. So I just look better than everybody. Hi, Matoshiro.
Hi, unknown. Hello.
You looked back, you were looking at the camera, but I thought you were like looking at the world. I was like, wait, Unknown's here in VR chat? Huh?
No, I'm going for immersion. Work
I
with
see.
me.
I see. Have you seen Unknown's house in VR in Minecraft?
I probably did briefly. So yeah.
You have to go exploring a bit for it. I was like cutting down trees in the area, and then it like started to turn nighttime, and I saw the lights across the valley, and I was like, what the? Is somebody over there, or is that one of the villages? Actually, hoodie and shorts with big socks. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one, Master Panda.
That sounds like me.
What type of socks? Are we just talking like oversized socks that like go past your ankles? Or are we talking like thigh-high socks?
Up to the knee or thigh high.
Okay. Hi, I'm drinking a smoothie. Hell yeah. Both? I accept oversized and thigh-highs? Okay. Ooh, ow, cold. I don't have any food, like, prepared for after my walk. But we're going to my parents' restaurant at, like, 4. And then I get back before Stardew. Ankle socks are a war crime, though? You don't think ankle socks can be hot on the right person? I think you put them with a tomboy and it's like, oh, magnifique. Ankle socks are for workout only? Foodless? I'm hot as fuck in ankle socks? What are we calling ankle socks? Because I thought ankle socks were the socks that don't go over the ankles. And I feel like those would be the coldest socks. And Crocs, Ellie? Oh, hot as in sexy hot. Okay. I was like, hold on, how do we have an overheating issue in ankle socks? I do be crocking. Ugh. We're at 4.8. We're at 4.8. Technically 4.77. 8 ankle socks? Because they slip off and go under my foot? So you have to constantly adjust? That sounds like a skill issue.
Get good.
Yulin going, I have no idea what Lawson tried to say with that world. The girlfriend wearing your t-shirt look? 4. That's D, and then a backspace, and both of those missed. And then we got the F. And then we hit the 9 instead of the O, and then the R. Okay. I'm going for the girlfriend wearing your t-shirt look. I'm not really going for it, but I'm hitting it for sure. Sounds like you need ankle socks, not show
Hi, cute
socks.
small one.
Not no-show
Wow.
socks. Oh, this video is in the middle. That's okay, it goes to a part I really like.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
Do you remember where this is?
Love this. Oh.
This is in Raktika Greatwood. the area with the Lahi music. And when you go through the camp in the middle, they tell you to find the Vieira town. And you meet some of their scouts and they say, follow the blue flowers. And so you follow the blue flowers until you get to their city. Fuck you, I am working. I'm not criticizing you, I'm just doing some detective work and finding out what happened. Cute one? This city, Freya, I don't know if you've gone through all the story of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if you've done Shadowbringers. This city makes me so sad.
Not yet.
Okay. You're gonna get spoiled if you watch the video. This is everything Gridania
That's
should have
okay.
been. I hate Gridania as a city. It is literally just a bunch of huts in a
That's
forest in
like-
my eyes.
It's the basic bitch place. Like, if
Yes.
you're getting that pumpkin spice latte, that's where you're gonna go to drink it.
Yes. And then, like, this place, this is like the actual Tree Fort city. It's so cool. Have the day off? Hell yeah. Alright, look at this.
Oh, enjoy your day off.
You come up through this path, and then they have these, like, these round, very open buildings, and they're all connected by these bridges. So you've got a platform like this, bridge that connects up to the next one, and the city is just like 20 of these. It's just 20 of these platforms all connected. I love it! Gridania
This is
sucks
so
ass.
pretty. God. Yes, it does.
I hate
Compared
Gridania.
to this, yeah.
And people are like, I love Gridania, what do you mean? And I'm like, it's huts in a forest. And they're like, that's what I like. And it's like, then just go find a forest. Go find a shed.
It's
What the fuck?
it's just like a gathering place. It's like a hut, and then that's it. There's really nothing else there.
It has a big aetheryte. That's it. And then like Ul'dah and Limsa Lominsa.
Ooh.
Limsa Lominsa is really cool. Limsa is like broken down ships built into the cliffs. And that's awesome. You'll end with more shit takes. Are you gonna tell me,
Matthews.
Matthews, that you like Gridania? You think that's one of the better cities of Final Fantasy XIV? Ul'dah, I can understand why a lot of people don't like Ul'dah, but Ul'dah hits that, like, foreboding, tall castle vibe. Hi, Zed.
I get confused in Ul'dah. I do. It's
That's
very confusing,
fair.
and I don't know why.
I have the outer part pretty well done in my mind, but the inner part I get a little lost in sometimes. I don't know. I really like Ul'dah with, like, the distinction between rich and poor, which is a big thing in the Ul'dah storyline. It has, like, a big issue of, you've got the rich people of Ul'dah, you've got the poor people of Ul'dah, the refugees from Alamigo. And there's a lot of tension between the two. And Ul'dah shows that perfectly. Ul'dah is where Ganondorf rules in Ocarina of Time. It does have a very, like, Gerudo feel to it. Hi, Etoile. Etoile, you've played Final Fantasy XIV, right? What do you think of Gridania, Ul'dah, and Limsa Lominsa? And what do you think of the Vieira city that we just walked through in the Rak'tika Greatwood? And would that be a better replacement for Gridania? I don't know if you've played Final Fantasy at all. I think Gridania does exactly what it's supposed to. I think Gridania sucks. I think you make a character there,
Matthews.
and it's like, wow, I
think you
can't wait to
just wanna
find
argue.
I think you go to Gridania and you're like, wow, cities suck in this game. And then you see Limsa and you're like, oh shit, this place is cool. And every city after that, Ishgard, Kugane, Crystarium, Old Charlene, they blow Gridania out of the water. I think Gridania is easily the worst city. 5 miles.
Hi, Ollie. Good job. Woohoo!
Ah.
Proud of you. Yay.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, Juice jump scared the shit out of me this morning. I was literally just chopping trees down and planting saplings, and he just fucking sprinted at me and hit me, and it caught me so off guard, my chest literally hurt. I stopped playing 14 after A Realm Reborn. I see. Not my fault. Yulin has shit takes. I don't know. I don't think saying Gridania is the worst city in Final Fantasy XIV is that bad of a take.
Is it really a city though?
Gridania? It is.
I don't know. Is it really? I don't get that feeling. It just feels like a I don't know, like a little cafe and you just go hang out there.
The cities of Final Fantasy are Gridania, Limsa, Ul'dah. Oh, my hand's stuck on my... Gridania, Limsa, Ul'dah, and then they add one every expansion. Ishgard, Kugane, what did they add after that? Why did I just have a load screen? Ishgard, Kugane, Crystarium, Old Charlene. Gridania sucks ass, Nodders. Thank you, GG's. I liked what I played though. Metroid Prime World. Yeah. Alright, I actually want you to switch Wrath. I really don't like this avatar. The others I can handle. This one creeps me the fuck out too much. I don't like that one.
Give us a kiss, Wrath. And
No, do not.
Spooky.
Well done, Yulin the Moon Hunter.
I am spooked.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'm
Etwal,
balling.
this person, they just have like 6 or 10 of these like Metroid worlds, and like they just have them up in the game or in VR chat, and like it's not small. There's like a whole, you can go through the whole level. Let me find his name. It's by I'm Scared, and they have the Torvus Bog. They have Sanctuary Fortress, Skytown Elysia, Pipeline Metroid Prime, Network Station. I think those are the Metroid worlds. They have a Dark Torvus Bog. Crossfire Chaos. Is this? Oh yeah, it is. Crossfire Chaos Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. They've got Brio Reptilicus Metroid Prime 3. And it's like, for the most part, the whole world. It's like that whole level just in VR chat. I checked out Ocarina of Time 3D World. You should check it out too. I have to wait till Friday. I have to wait till Friday to go there with Core. I also barely remember any cities beyond Ul'dah. I just assume all your game takes are shit. Wow, Matthews. LOL, Core blocked me? On Twitch or just VR chat? I'm too tired to catch it. I am proud. Lurk ping if. I was literally just chopping trees this morning and Juice scared me so badly. I literally just fucking, like, my chest hurt from it. Okay. I need to grab this. It's getting hooked on my Santa Claus lantern. Cable is being annoying. Oh my god.
You have a Santa Claus lantern? Is that what you said?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. When I sleep in this room, the bed is not close to the light switch. So I like to lay down in bed and then turn the light off, right? That makes sense to me. But the light switch is nowhere near where the bed was, or is. And so when I sleep in this room, my grandma gave me this, like, it's this lantern that has a Santa Claus in it. It's like, you know, the water with sparkles in it. Confetti paper or whatever. And, it has a light in it. And it's shaped like an old-style lantern. And so I turn it on, turn the light out to the room, walk over to my bed, get in bed, and then I, you know, once I'm all situated, I turn off and put it on the nightstand next to the bed. It makes sense in my head.
That's adorable.
Okay. Hello, Core blocked me. I'm proud. VR chat. I have VR chat. I don't know. Did she block you on Twitch? Wow. I gotta get up out of bed. You're too comfy. Gonna push me back to sleep? Oh no. I'm so sorry, Etoile. Go on and get up. Go on and get out of bed. Your day is starting. Where are we going? Search worlds? No.
Gotta watch out for my toe beans.
Chatting. We are going to... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Not Interstellar. It's, Moonlight Wanderings. That's it. Friends. Drop portal. Portal, everybody. See, this is why I assume all your takes are shit, Yulin. Weird shit makes sense to you. Look! Hi, Arar. Arar, I've been trying to get Kumi to get Rabbit and Steel. Oh my god, Matthews. Matthews! Thank you, Matthews. Is it pressing? Okay. I really want to see you, Kumi, and Liffy play Rabbit and Steel RR. Make it happen. I didn't get 2 words in. Literally, you only got 1 word in, and then it happened, didn't it? You get used to it. 227 Lottie. I don't think it's too big. Alright, I'm grabbing this. I hate this without trackers. I need to be... Where? Okay, right here. Right here. Need the camera lower. Man. I don't like how this is looking when I don't have trackers to, like, recline with.
Hi, Violet.
Hi, Violet. Hi, Sam Ghost Demon. I don't think that would be hard to make happen. It's a $15 game. It's pretty cheap. It's so fun, RR. It's like it feels the same vibe as Risk of Rain 2 in my head, where like it's something that's very easy and just play a few rounds with. You don't play it too much solo, but when a friend's like, "Yo, let's play this," it's like I'm so fucking down. I think we all have it. Good. I'm looking forward to that stream. I guess me saying eating Safi was the first step was a step too far. Gun. I have an idea for day 500. We have a walkathon. Each sub adds a little more distance. Oh god. We'll see when we get to day 500. When we get to 365, we need to reevaluate if we want to even do every single day still. We're probably still going to. But, you know, once I've gone a solid year of every day, it's like, how sustainable is this, right? How much is it fucking up my life to have this every day? Which, admittedly, it hasn't been messing with it that much. Although some things like appointments are difficult. Hello all. I think we all have it. Good. Each dono is inclined. No. Well, I mean, it already is that way. What do you mean? That's already the system. Man, I don't have my trackers on. My fucking shirt right here is like freaking out. And Bits' random speed change. That sounds annoying to set up. Unlimited incline rock climbing by the end. We stop at 12% incline because that's what the treadmill goes to. If it went higher, I would probably change the pricing up. So like, let's say this treadmill went up to 20. I would probably do like every dollar is 1% incline, and every $5 is 1% incline after 10%. So like $10 would get you to like 10%, and after that you need like more to get it to 20. You need like another 50 to get it to 20, because like once you're at 10, it's wildly different. They're trying to have you walk up 90-degree angles like Spider-Man. They've wanted that since the beginning. Yes. Oh my god, Arar. Now you got me thinking about Rabbit and Steel. I want to play it. I want to play it. It's so fun. You, I don't know if you've looked at the classes at all. You start with Heavy Blade, Assassin, Druid, Dancer, Wizard. And I recently, just out of curiosity, I was waiting on people. I was looking at spreadsheet stuff for some particular items that have funky effects for your damage values. And Dancer has the potential to go absolutely fucking nutty with one particular item. Buy Yuland a stair machine? Freya got to see my Naruto mentality firsthand last night. I don't doubt it. I'll be honest. One of you said goodnight the other day. I think it was last night. I think Violet was heading off, and she said, "Goodnight, love." And I was like, for like half a second got jealous. I was like, "What? That's what I call Freya." And I was like, "Hang on. I call Freya that because that's what she calls me. That's literally Freya's nickname for everybody. That's not a me thing." Huh? But I got jealous for half a second over it. I barely touched it. It was a gift, but the gifter just left for vacation. I'm a broke streamer with 4 kids. I ain't buying shit.
There's a drinking game here.
There is, yes. There's a drinking game in most
Okay, that's all.
maps.
No star.
Am broke streamer with 4 kids. I ain't buying shit. Man, I'm broke with no kids. I use love sometimes. Chill lawn chair. It was very much like I caught myself really fast. I was like, why am I getting like jealous over this? This is so ridiculous. That's literally like a word anybody can use. Who the fuck do I think I am? Side note, Violet. I made a druid on World of Warcraft, and I was very indecisive between white fur. It's a worgen, so it's like a werewolf. I was very indecisive between white fur red eyes and black fur purple eyes, and I ended up going with black fur purple eyes, and it just makes me think of you. Love, you think you're big enough for that? Not love, but specifically LUV. That specifically, which I associate with Freya. But just seeing you say that to Violet, I was like, what? I was making the imposter syndrome joke. I didn't catch it until you said it. I see it now. You gotta like specifically call it out. You gotta be like, imposter syndrome. You think you're good enough for that? When it's like that obvious. Cause like, you know how imposter syndrome is. It fucks with people. I love that joke so much though. There's 2 ways I have of telling it. I either say it to somebody I know who can handle it, or I'm like, I don't mean this. I don't mean this. I know you're great. I do not mean this. This is a joke. For legal reasons, this is a joke. For our friendship, this is a joke. You think you're good enough for imposter syndrome? For clarification, I did not mean that. That was just a joke. Yulin's too short, straight over their head. What do you want? Bits. Did you see what happened in the Pro CS match? Between Team Liquid and 9Z. Yes? Holy shit, dude. They're never gonna live that down. They're stuck with that for a long time. The fact that you were jealous enough to be concerned is adorable. 4-3 moment. True.
Oh, they were in a narrow aspect ratio.
So what happened was
and they missed him.
there was like a hallway. There was a hallway that one of them smoke grenaded, and they both ran in, and they thought they cleared it, but they only cleared the door on the side the enemy was on, and then they both were just watching this door. This is like a 5x7 room, by the way. This thing is fucking tiny, and when the smoke clears, they are literally shoulder to shoulder. There's like not even enough space for a person to be between them. And one of them's looking at this door and the other one's looking at the door behind that person. And the announcers are like, oh God, they don't know they're there. Look left. They need to look left. One of you look left. Please look left. Oh my God, I can't handle this. And like, they didn't see each other. For like 30 to 40 seconds, they are literally just covering their door. One of them is just locked in, perfectly stood still, just like laser focused on the door. The other one is like shift left, shift right, shift left, shift right, but keeping an eye on the door. And they're like, neither of them looks left. And eventually they both just like kind of move away and go through the door. And it's just like, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
That is awesome.
Now I jump right into the well and think about it after I'm stuck. 4-3 moment most pros don't play on 69. The number of times people had to see Violet Vexen was killed by while I went to go reclaim my efforts from the rollback. Juice was saying it was still bugged. He was saying that like literally per chunk it's glitched out and it made it sound like it's gonna keep happening. I assume Juice messaged bits about it. I'm kind of in a state where like I haven't seen the effects of the rollback at all. My house seems completely unchanged. Now, granted, I haven't changed anything with my house. He is not really? He was talking about it this morning on Minecraft. I was on Minecraft for like 20 minutes before getting ready. So I don't know what he's talking about. He was saying like he could see that the chunks were glitched. Which I don't know what that means. I don't know how he would tell. But he was saying he could literally see which chunks were glitched. Also, fave class is Spellblade Elon? Hell yeah. This dude isn't fucking walking. Hi, Ty. I had gladiatorial combat with a baby zombie wearing my armor, and I had to keep throwing myself at him and hitting him only once. Jesus. The big moment where I almost lost everything. I was down in the mines, and I got swarmed by zombies. And then I had to go through a fucking maze to get back there. Get to my stuff. Oops, I grabbed a Triceratops. Get back to my stuff. Try putting it on, but as I'm putting it on, the zombies all come back and swarm me again, so I die again after killing 2 of them. And on the 3rd time, I grabbed my stuff, boxed myself in, slowly inched my way out, and then fucking booked it. The rollback fucked me over so hard. Literally had to rebuild a bridge in the nether that took me hours to work on. No. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've been completely unaffected by the rollback. So I
You threw my chew toy.
It's right over there. It was too close to me.
That's too far. I'm lazy.
It was coming right at me. You couldn't grab it from here? God, that was
I have short arms.
That was such an ancient episode of South Park where they're like shooting all the bunnies and rabbits and the uncle keeps going like, you all saw it, he was coming right for me.
It's coming right for us.
While that's super cute, I don't want it right next to me because it fucks with my haptics.
Yeah, Freya, don't fuck with his haptics.
Stop. I was dying next to a zombie
My fucking
spawner
haptics.
that lived within 20 to 40 blocks of skeleton spawner. Actual mob hell. Good lord. So I don't understand a lot of the like specific mechanics of Minecraft. I remember I was in the mines, I found a somewhat dark spot, I found diamonds, put some torches down, in the time I spent putting torches down, a zombie came. And I was like, okay, just one zombie, no armor, easy. I'm going to hit him 3 or 4 times, he's going to die. I hit him once, I hit him twice, and then 2 more zombies, like, drop down from the ceiling. I'm like, oh shit, now there's 3 of them, okay. I hit the first one, like, 1 more time. I, like, turn around to get distance, and I turn back, and there's 5. And I'm like, what the fuck, there's more? Okay, I'm going to have to really fucking gamer up and, like, kite these and, like, do circles around this room while hitting them. I'm not even going to, like, try and do perfect hits anymore. I'm just fucking spamming the wall of blade in it now. I kill the one, and then at this point, I'm counting them. I'm like, there's 6. Where did they come from? And, like, there was just too many, and they fucking killed me. That was my first, like, introduction to, like, hitting zombies has a chance to spawn more zombies or something in, like, unlit areas you can't see. Yulin's pickle. Oh gosh. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm fucking vile. I am so drenched in sweat right now. Zombies have a random chance about 1 to 14 of being a leader zombie? What is a leader zombie?
It's
The
about
worst.
24 ounces.
Different leader.
Ha ha.
Leaders have a 25% of calling reinforcements. Sticky? I'm very sticky. I'm very like, good lord, I need a shower. Every time you attack them? Every time? Okay. That's probably what happened. That shit was fucking awful. It made me die 2 or 3 times. And it was a long run back to my body. The mines, I wasn't like strip mining, I was spelunking, and so like actually getting back to my body was like, okay, I have to go down this, go through this hole, turn left, turn right, go up this spiral, go up this zigzag up this wall. Yulin, the stinky old one. The mechanic's pretty damn obscure, but it's also exploitable. I need an experience farm. Good lord, I need some way to get experience because I don't like fishing or dealing with enemies. And since I died yesterday in that hole with my horse, I lost all of my experience. So I literally can't enchant anything right now. Gonna bounce for now. Goodbye, beautiful people. Bye, Violet. Thank you for stopping by. You know the zombie's a leader?
Bye,
Violet. I literally have like 0 experience levels. And normally when you die, you can get back and get some of it back, right? But because I was close to Sen's house, it was probably going to despawn. So Juice picked all of it up and put most of my stuff in a box. But he like he didn't have a way to like give me the experience. And so I'm just like, oh, it's gone. It's all gone. You could trap a leader and have a snow golem endlessly attack it. Infinite zombies. I haven't built a single farm. People have told me to like do that next. Which, you know, probably we will, but that's down the line. My next project is this bridge. I want to build a bridge across the lake. Connect Sen's house to us. Potentially Star's house also. I need to see Star's house. I don't know if Ryan has been playing much. I don't know if Ryan just got on for that day or is actually planning to play a bit with us. You can only pick up 7 levels if you die? Can you only pick up 7 levels, or is it like you lose 7 levels? Because I thought it was like you lose 20 or 30%, but you're capped at you can only recover 7? What's up? How dare you? I don't really make a house. I play more like a nomad. Man, I like very rarely go out and eat at like restaurants, right? So normally I would be like, oh, I'm excited to go out to this restaurant with my parents. The problem is it's their restaurant. I don't really like the food at their restaurant because it's Mexican food. Not that I think Mexican food is bad, but it's like I have to fucking special order everything and be like, I don't want anything spicy. Give me the bland shit, and like it's so hard for them. I'll probably just get a side
Just
of fries.
get a bunch of tortillas and some chips and beans, and crumple the chips and put the beans on the tortilla and then roll it up, and there you go. Not spicy.
They're gonna spice the
Frijoles.
tortillas, and their beans come with chili.
No. Well, then you don't need to go anywhere. You need to stay at home.
No, I'm gonna go with them. You can only recover 7 levels at max? Oh. No base, carry everything with you? Not like this. Or nopers. I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough for that. I feel like I would die too much and lose everything too often. So we can't do that.
That's the Minecraft experience, though. That happens to me all the time. And I cry a little bit inside, and then I continue.
I want to keep the bare minimum on me so that when I die, because I'm going to, I don't lose fucking everything. You eventually learn to not die. That was weird. Something kissed my left ear in my headphones. Such a jarring sensation out of VR. I've been saying I'm going to switch OBS to like stereo mode. Or mono mode instead of stereo. And I literally forget every single time. There's like a few things I need. I need to check PayPal and be like, why am I not seeing the notification messages? I need to switch to mono sound. Was it a nice one, Master Panda? I really need to update my sound alerts. I have 2 sounds right now. I need more. Because right now, like, a follow and a sub is the same. And I need to differentiate them.
I did give Yulin a kiss. Maybe that's what you experienced. I don't know.
That's what they heard, yeah.
You better do it again to make sure.
No.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
What? I'm a lovable wolf. I like kisses. All right.
I know. We're checking who's live real quick. I think I know where we're gonna go. Although I want to check who...
Already abandoning us.
It's not already. And you knew this was coming. I said right from the get-go, this is gonna happen.
I know, joke.
Harumph. If anyone who makes models can make a Saika Tossica outfit for Yuland, I'd pay for it. What is Saika Tossica from?
Bork.
Because we do actually know a few people who could do that. Fishy, Eland always abandoning us. I did want to see what Fishy is playing. I think she's playing spooky games. Silent Call of Spookies, English Finn, Exanimum, the Silent Call. I don't like how I had a single bit. Take this off my hands. Sure thing. Thank you. That's a femboy from anime My Romantic Femboy. Okay, yeah. Tossica, I do remember that one. It's the tennis boy. That's a good one. I don't know, Will could probably do that pretty easily. I don't know how much time he has right now. It do be a spooky game? Yeah, I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to somebody that I haven't rated in quite some time. Because they don't stream that often. But everybody loves them. It's not bad, but not good. It's odd. Like someone's getting real close in my ear. Imagine someone sneaking up on you and making the sound in your ear without touching you. Goodbye, you. Bye, Cairo. We're not going quite yet. We're still at 58.
I mean, it's not as bad as me scaring Jan with my psst.
Oh my god. I can't get over how much Juice scared me this morning. I literally have not been spooked that much in, like, years. It just caught me so fucking off guard that, like, my rib cage hurt. And I was like, what the fuck? Dude, why?
Yeah, Juice is really good at that. They've done it to me a couple times, and I thought I was getting hit by a zombie or something. I turned around, I was like, oh my gosh, why? Why?
Mm-hmm. That's my thing. Oh, do you have Astolfo clothes? I do not. I do have an Astolfo avatar. And that's what I was using before I had my own avatar. Where is it? This one? Dick Milker would like to be your friend. Huh. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Sorry.
what?
Is anybody in chat want to say that's me? Hi, or am I declining that? Yeah, this is what we streamed with for like the first 5 days of stream.
I think it's cute. I like it.
I also like it, and I eventually want something like this outfit for beach days. After this one, oh my god. VR chat, work with me. Recently used. I need avatars. After a while, we started streaming with... Where is it? Is it not in the list? Oh no, I think it might have gotten
Got the
removed.
old delete.
That's fair. It was a VCAT sample model, and it was very generous in, like, what they actually covered it with, like, the sample signature thing, and so, it makes sense that they have removed it now. But we are going back to this one. Ah. A Kronk. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Cairo. Nice haircut you have. This hair is a little problematic. It doesn't have a collider with my forehead, so when I'm moving forward, it goes into my fucking head. And just my bangs disappear.
Thickening.
Oh, shit! That fucker! The person I was going to raid...
Dick Milker?
No, Hunteradol. Hunteradol is raiding Isurus. I was gonna raid Hunt. I can't believe they've done this. What is Isurus even playing? Manivore? Well, now I have to, like, redecide where to go entirely. We have many options. Oh, have we been to Mrs. in a while? They're playing Super Paper Mario. Uh-oh. I didn't freeze it. Playing Super Paper Mario when Thousand Year Door is out. That's a move. Maybe they already played Thousand Year Door and was just like, I need more. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Shockrail's playing War Thunder. Let's go to Shockrail. Oh lord, the speedrunner. I would not consider Mrs. a speedrunner. We're gonna go to Shockrail, because I know there's a few people in my chat who like War Thunder.
Play War Thunder?
Okay, I need to I'm just gonna unplug these while I get up, because I don't want to trip on them. Time to preview this map. Behavior. Look at me. Anchor world. Nobody spoke up for Dick Milker. So I think I'm going to deny that friend request. I am so sorry. All right. Let's see, I close. Well, first I need to reset this video. Close this tab. I come over here. Where's my mouse? There it is. I move this. Shockrail. Bye bye, bye bye. We do the socials. And then raid. Shockrail. This is the last week. Last day. The last day of no naps. After today, we're going back to napping in VR chat. I fucking miss you guys. But yeah. Let's go hang out with Shockrail. She's playing War Thunder. She's driving a tank. Yeah. I love you. Thank you for keeping me company. We did... Oh, I didn't update the title. We did 5 miles because incline. That's right, that's right. I love you. Bye.
SBT.